Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Welcome into the Oklahoma Sports Network as we are in Walters, Oklahoma tonight as the Walters Blue Devils take on the Minco Bulldogs in a Thursday night football game here. Caleb, we got a district clash going here with major playoff implications going. Minco rolls into Walters touting a 4-2 record, I believe, and they've only one loss to Wynnewood in district play. The Blue Devils, they come in after a big win over Okemah with their one loss also in district play to Christian Heritage. What do you think about tonight's game?
Big-time matchup here tonight. Two teams are going to be vying for that spot, for that first playoff home game, if you will. Christian Heritage kind of seems to be rolling right now. Probably not going to unseat them for that number one spot, but really critical matchup tonight. You come away with a win tonight. It helps solidify yourself in that number two spot and getting that crucial home playoff game.
Yeah, some of the kids getting to talk to them this week. Some of the boys talked about talked about Minco. Got a couple great linebackers, some good running backs. Going to be a tough test for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, they've really kind of been the powerhouse in these districts that Walters has been in 2A altogether, or
in A,
or in Class A, yeah, I guess Class A, one of the powerhouses for the last few years. I think it's going to be a good matchup tonight. I look forward to Walters. I think they're going to give them a run for the money tonight.
The countdown to kickoff tonight's brought to us by the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting athletes in and around Lawton and our surrounding communities. I want to remind you tonight that the Oklahoma Sports Network, they cover not just the Walters Blue Devils, but a whole host of high school teams, 12 of them to be exact, across the network. So go out, download the apps for free on either your Apple or Android device. Also, you can watch at home on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV devices by downloading the OSN app from those app stores. You can give us a like, follow, and share on all of our social media apps. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and also on TikTok. You can also subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date of all that is happening in high school sports and where we will be. Find photos of your favorite players and teams across our network, and it's free to subscribe at oksportsnet.com. So get out there and do those things. Again, last week we apologize as we had a lot of technical difficulties with the internet and things like that. This week ought to be a great week this week, and you ought to be able to stay tuned in for it. A little bit chilly, a little bit windy out here tonight, but it's
good football.
It's fall football, and we're going to step away for just a minute. We'll be right back here in a moment for the keys to the game, brought to you by Hart White Funeral Home. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. We're going to bring you your keys to the game here as the Walters Blue Devils are taking on the Minco Bulldogs here in Walters, Oklahoma, in Elmer Graham Stadium. Keys to the game are brought to you by Hart Wyatt Funeral Home, our family serving yours. They are there for you during the most difficult time of life and can walk with you every step of the way. Proud supporters of Walters Athletics. Caleb, what are your keys to the game for the offense and defense tonight?
Offensively tonight, the Blue Devils need to stay ahead of the chains. Avoid the big penalties, get positive yardage on first and second down, put yourself in some manageable positions on third down, and just keep the chains moving. Defensively, they got to figure out a way to limit the big play. That's been the Achilles heel of this Walters defense this year. 85% of their scores this year have come on plays over 20 yards against this defense. So they really got to find a way to stop that big play. They do a good job shutting the run down. It's just that deep ball has kind of eat them up this year. So they got to figure a way to stop that. And watching that quarterback out there warming up, man, he throws a pretty good-looking deep ball. So we'll see.
Yeah, I've got for offense, I think the key for them tonight will be to win the line of scrimmage. I think this Minco, the line for them is going to be a big defensive line. And the Walters offensive line is just going to have to win it. I mean, our bread and butter's on the ground, and so if you don't win the line of scrimmage, you're going to have a lot of trouble running the football tonight. On defense, I think you're on to something there. I think you're going to have to make them one-dimensional, which means that that passing attack can't get started for Minco. You don't want to have to be guessing on your heels of whether or not they're going to throw the football. You want to kind of take that away from them and really make them have to work between the tackles and run the football because that's kind of where your bread and butter is on defense. So I think it's going to be a tough test for Walters. Watching him right now, watching the quarterback for Minco just throw deep ball after deep ball. So it's going to be a tough task. I think the Walters Blue Devils are up to it, though. We're going to step away one more time here. Well, more than one more time, so I don't want to lie to you. Hey, you threw out 85%, by the way.
I've done my research this week.
You've done your research this week?
Yes.
You knew it, huh? We're going to go away for just a second. We'll come right back with the starting lineups. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience Westside Carpet One. Our massive showroom has a refreshed, expanded inventory filled with the latest in home flooring. And our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience Westside Ace Hardware. Our massive showroom has an expanded inventory, stocked full to meet all your indoor and outdoor project needs. And our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. Westside Ace Hardware, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Experience experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing.
Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists? It's good.
You just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizza's the Hut.
Apology accepted.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Hart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Experience Westside Carpet One. Our massive showroom has a refreshed, expanded inventory filled with the latest in home flooring. And our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience Westside Ace Hardware. Our massive showroom has an expanded inventory, stocked full to meet all your indoor and outdoor project needs. And our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. Westside Ace Hardware, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing.
Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists? It's good.
You just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizza's the Hut.
Apology accepted.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. where Walters is taking on the Minco Bulldogs tonight. It is chilly.
It's cooling off quicker than what I thought it was. That wind, it's coming out of the south, I believe. Out of the south, but it's gusty, and it's getting cool quick.
And I'm out of breath because I ran, because I had to go use the restroom real quick because I got the bladder of a 6-year-old. So I'm back. We got the schedule coming up. Locally owned fireworks stands. The 3D Fireworks. It's a locally owned fireworks stand serving Walters, Lawton, and Cache, located at 330 West Missouri in Walters, Oklahoma. Go see Russell Doak at 3D Fireworks next time you celebrate. Proud supporters of the Walters Blue Devils.
I think Dad, living across the street, I think he's going to hit him up and get some fireworks. And
setting them off.
Every score, we're going to start setting them off across the street over there.
That'd be awesome.
That would be awesome. We got to get out of this burn ban, though.
Yeah, that's not going to be helpful.
A little rain right now.
Last thing we want is the
football field on fire.
Yeah, the football field on fire, or the cops called. All right, for the schedule so far, what we got left for the rest of the season, folks. On October 25th, we'll be home again against Stratford, so it's nice to get a little bit of a home stand here. In November the 1st, the Blue Devils will travel to Frederick, and then on November the 8th, it'll be the last one against Wynnewood here at home, and that'll be senior night. The 25th against Stratford, that is homecoming, so be sure to come out a little bit early because homecoming is going to happen beforehand.
I like that they're doing homecoming later in the year. Some of these schools, we went to, where did we go, Wayne earlier this year?
Yeah.
And they did it like the second week of the season.
I think it was Wilson.
Wilson. And it just doesn't seem right. Like, it needs to be cool. It needs to be fall for homecoming to happen. So I'm glad to see that.
Yep, I'm sure the girls, though, if it's really cold out,
they probably don't appreciate it.
They probably don't appreciate it as much as we do.
No, they like getting all dolled up in their fancy little dresses and stuff.
But anyway, just to remind you, we'll be here for all these games. Hopefully, the one game we have left to travel on, hopefully the internet works a little bit better.
Frederick's the only away game left?
That's it.
All right, well.
None of these games that are left are easy.
No, we are definitely in the meat of Walter's schedule. They had a pretty easy, non-district schedule. And then it sets up really well. Other than Christian Heritage, it seems like each week the competition is going to get better and better. So that's what you want. You want your team peaking kind of at the right time. And so hopefully Walters does the same. They get better and better each week, hopefully. So.
Yeah, and it's setting itself up. You get a win here tonight. You set yourself up for a district matchup, possibly against Wynnewood, that may decide who gets second in this district or maybe even first, depending on how things shake out. Walters, if you don't know it, you really want that second place or first place in your district.
You need to be top two. That bodes real well for you.
Yeah, get you a home game for the playoffs, or at least the first round of the playoffs. And with that district that we match up against, which is that Panhandle district, that's some tough competition. But not only that, but just the distance in which it takes to get there.
The time, the distance, just being out of your comfort zone. And if you can get a couple of home games in district playoffs against some maybe some easier opponents, who knows what happens in the last couple of weeks of the playoffs? Anything can happen when you get to that time of year. So
yeah, and this team's capable of beating anybody on any given Friday night. So ought to be a great contest tonight. Glad you've joined us. Sit back, enjoy, grab you some popcorn, whatever you're going to do.
Hot chocolate down there at the concession stand.
Get you whatever.
Probably got some coffee or hot chocolate at your house if you have to.
Stands are starting to fill in now here on the home side. Minco fans, for a Thursday night, I think they've traveled fairly decent. Not great yet, but it looks like they're filing in as well. So ought to be a great matchup tonight. Ought to be a great football game. Thanks for joining us. We're going to be right back with your coin toss. And you're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Memorial Medical Group's orthopedic specialists are the most experienced team in Southwest Oklahoma. Our orthopedic surgeons are trained to diagnose and treat shoulder, knee, hip, hand, and foot conditions, as well as orthopedic trauma, sports, or work-related injuries. And they're the only ones in the area to offer Mako robotic-assisted surgery for knee and hip replacement. When you need bone and joint help, trust MMG Orthopedics to get you back to living your best life.
Heart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. I said coin toss, but it's not coin toss. We're going to do the starting lineups. Starting lineups are brought to you by Cotton Electric Cooperative. Cotton Electric is a member-owned cooperative serving 8 counties across southwest Oklahoma. Cotton Electric provides reliable and safe electricity to its members while always seeking to improve the quality of life in our rural communities. Cotton Electric is a proud supporter of the many communities we serve. And a reminder, some of our guys got back from Georgia this week, and we sent more crews down to Georgia to help with the hurricane relief. To relieve those guys. So
awesome.
Keep those guys in your thoughts and prayers. And we've also had one lineman in Guatemala trying to bring electricity to a village there that's never had it.
Very, very impressive.
So anyway, shout out to Cotton Electric on that. Caleb, starting lineups, who we got?
Defense, we're looking at the defensive line tonight. Number 3, John Jones. Number 11, Miles Mosier. Number 20, Braylon Turner. And number 44, Nathan Thurman. Linebackers for the Blue Devils tonight going to be number 15, Ian Good, number 40, Caden Griffin, and number 6, Carson Jones. In the defensive backfield, number 7, Maverick Cook at your cornerback. Number 8, Tucker Teagle, the opposite cornerback. Safeties tonight going to be number 2, John Freeman, and number 34, B.J. Palmer. On the offensive side of the ball, offensive line, looking at number 50, Gage Berry, number 65, Fisher Parks, number 55, Colby Kosachata, number 62, Ryder Hansen, and number 54, Cameron Allen. Your quarterback for the Blue Devils tonight is going to be number 4, Cam LaPierre. Running backs are going to be number 34, B.J. Palmer, number 40, Caden Griffin, and you're also going to see number 3, John Jones in the mix. Tight end is going to be number 44, Nathan Thurman. Wide receivers, number 8, Tucker Teagle, and number 1, Gage Sansom.
Who do you think is going to have a big game tonight, Caleb? You got anybody that you think that Walter's going to just have that's going to be a breakout star tonight?
I mean, you got to expect BJ's going to have at least hopefully a couple touchdowns. And if BJ has a good night, the Blue Devils going to have a good night.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would say this might be a game where you see Tucker Teagle make kick a couple field goals and make a difference in the game for you tonight. And I mean, my favorite player out there probably is number 3 running back John Jones. Kid runs downhill and runs hard, and I think that's going to bode well tonight. You get these later games, you just need to be physical, and that's about the most physical kid out there on the field anytime.
I tell you what, one of the things that's going to factor in tonight is the wind. The wind is blowing pretty hard. It feels like Oklahoma, like always. And so that wind may play a role in extra points and kickoffs and punts and field goals and all that stuff. One of the things that last week that I wanted to point out was special teams came out with their hair on fire because Walters returns a kick right off the bat, scores a touchdown. Then the next thing you know, a punt happens. We return that for a touchdown. Then an interception. It was 21-0.
Turned the ball game on with about 3 minutes into after 7 o'clock, and it was 21-0. And I thought, holy moly!
Yeah, it was an explosion.
Love to see that again tonight. High school football, special teams plays a big role in it. Field position, kickoff returns, all that stuff plays a crucial role. And the Blue Devils, for the most part this year, have been really good on their special teams. Haven't seen the returns like we did last year, but hopefully as the season continues that we see some more of that.
Yep, special teams have been special, and they'll need to be tonight. We're going to step away. We'll be right back with the coin toss finally. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network for the Coin Toss. Coin Toss is brought to you by A&J's Elite Meats, located in downtown Walters, Oklahoma, where prime service is served daily. Give them a call at 580-875-5100 to experience meat like you've never tasted before. I'll say this, today at Cotton Electric, we had our fish fry for our safety meeting when we were doing pole top rescue. And
is this another plug for Cotton Electric?
No, I'm doing a plug for A&J's Elite Meats. We had a Cajun seasoning there from them.
I like some Cajun seasoning.
Man, you want to talk about delicious.
Better than Tony Chachere's?
I thought it was better than Tony Chachere's. You put it in with the batter, and it was fantastic. Nice. Gave it a little bit of spice, really good taste.
I have to check that out.
So, Caleb, who are our captains for tonight?
Captains tonight, looking at number 15, Ian Good, number 44, Nathan Thurman, number 50, Gage Berry, number 4, Cam LaPierre, 65, Fisher Parks, number 34, B.J. Palmer.
Well, looks like we're got them all lined up, ready to go. About 4 4.5 minutes before this game's going to get kicked off and get started here. We'll kind of see.
Not sure what the weight is here, but spirit lines are forming.
Yep, everything
looks like they're getting ready to go here.
Yep, find out who wins. Last week I didn't pay attention to it. I was messing with internet things, and I got to surprise me whenever the kick happens, just to see who was going to get what. Some big kids on Minco's team. Got some big old boys.
They got some size, yeah, they do. You know, Hobart had size. It doesn't always translate to being tough on the field and putting points on the board and things like that. So, and Walters has got some guys with size. I mean, I'm looking at Fisher Parks out there.
He's a big boy.
He's a
monster.
He's a big guy, man. And he looks like a football player. He's broad-shouldered.
Yep. Looked like he was born for it.
I wouldn't want to go up against him. I know that.
No, I don't want to be across from him by any means. Well, they're giving them the old rundown here, folks, and we'll find out here in just a moment what the Blue coins up in the air, down on the ground. I can't see it from here. Ain't going to lie.
I guess we got Corbin married off last week. Everything go well there?
Yeah, it went well. He's married. It worked out great. He's right now he's on a boat somewhere, I'm thinking, on a honeymoon. So congratulations, Corbin and Amory. Hope you're enjoying your honeymoon. So looks like Minco won the toss. They'll defer to the second half. Walters will then receive, and they'll be going west to east with the football.
Looks like the wind's kind of out of the southeast, so they'll be starting out going into the wind here.
Yep. Man, I'm ready to get this football game started. We're about 3 minutes away from it. We're going to step away, take a quick break. Kind of get things finalized and get ready. When we come back, we'll have the opening kickoff. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Experience Westside Carpet One. Our massive showroom has a refreshed, expanded inventory filled with the latest in home flooring. And our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience Westside Ace Hardware. Our massive showroom has an expanded inventory, stocked full to meet all your indoor and outdoor project needs. And our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. Westside Ace Hardware, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
That's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable squares.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Apology accepted.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network as you're watching the Walters Blue Devils take on the Minco Bulldogs tonight here in Walters, Oklahoma. A crisp fall night. And what a night it is on a Thursday night to watch your Blue Devils take on Minco here. And here come the Blue Devils as we're about to get things kicked off here in a big-time district showdown. I remind you, the countdown to kickoff is brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association. We appreciate all of our sponsors, and especially those here in our community and surrounding communities that help out so much to keep this broadcast going. And so thankful for them. So go give them a visit. Don't just hear their.
Did you get a chance to check out that Lawton Firefighters calendar?
I did, man. Nolan Berry. Woo!
Ooh, that's a homegrown Walters boy there.
Yeah, it is. Looking
I
good.
need to get out there and check that out and get you one on order. I know they'd appreciate it.
All right, kickoffs tonight are brought to you by the Cotton County Farm Bureau. Oklahoma Farm Bureau members come from all walks of life and work in all facets of agriculture. Together we work to ensure the best traditions of our state are preserved for the next generation of family farmers and ranchers. The Cotton County Farm Bureau proudly sponsors many events throughout the county, including Walters Athletics. And remind you, ladies, if you get that calendar, Nolan Berry is taken. So Cassie appreciates that little plug there. So Blue Devils about to take set to receive here. I'm used to him kicking off.
You're all flustered thinking about that calendar, aren't you?
No, I am not. Got Alan Day out there looking cool in his
I see a big hat,
luchador mask.
The big Walters hat out there in the stands. That's pretty slick.
Yep, Dylan.
Walters fans
Dylan
really
Newby.
showing out here the last few weeks, man.
Man,
Just
they
better
are.
and better.
It's a camo night here.
I see a lot of camo. I do.
Yep, a lot of camo. It's
fits
camo.
out well. If I'd have known that, I'd have worn some camo. I got some out in the truck. I need to go grab it.
All right, back deep to receive for the Blue Devils. Looks like you got I can't really tell. Looks like BJ.
Palmer, John Freeman, and Gage Sansom over there? Or
Yep.
John Jones?
That may be John Jones. I can't tell.
Not very deep here. I'm assuming Minco maybe does some.
Oh, now they're backing it up
trickeration
now. They're backing
sometimes.
up. They're backing up a little bit.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
I'm excited. Been waiting on this all day. See how Minco does here. They kick one, a little short, high flyer. Going to be fair caught there at about the 35-yard line.
Smart play there by the Blue Devils.
Yep, good
Ain't
play.
No sense in taking anything, risking anything there. Just fair catch it and start from the 35. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Blue Devils going to take over right there at the 35-yard line as they look to get the offense rolling here early. Get to see a little bit of this Minco team that, some of these guys said, watch these linebackers. They said they're really, really a good linebacker core.
Already put my jacket on.
It's chilly.
It is chilly.
It is chilly. That wind's whipping through here. You might want to close them doors and everything else.
Wondering if I brought enough jacket tonight at this point.
I did not. This is it. I've got this little pullover thing on, and I don't think it's going to be enough. I'm going to be chattering before it's all said and done. LaPierre is going to get under center here. Lone back in the backfield. Looks like that's Jones. Man in motion's Palmer. Offsides there on Minco. Nice hard count to get it started. 5-yard penalty to start it off. Blue Devils will have a 1st and 5. Hey, that's a good thing, man, moving the ball without even running a tick off the clock. That's a good thing. Blue Devils will Have it now on the 40. I think that's probably opening jitters there from the Minco Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's just some excitement there. They're excited about this game for sure.
Oh, yeah.
They know the implications.
Yep. LaPierre's going to come under center. Jones in the backfield. Palmer in motion. Handed off Palmer. Far side. Going to turn it up. Going to get 3 yards, 4 yards maybe there. Going to come up just a yard short of getting that first down. Going to bring up a 2nd and 1 here for the Blue Devils. And it looks like more like 2nd and 2, I think, Caleb.
Yeah, 2nd and 2. It was, they spotted him down pretty quick there, but it's where you want to be. 2nd and 2 if you're the Blue Devils. We'll take that all night long.
Way ahead of the chains.
Yep.
Palmer in motion again. Handed off Jones up the middle, hard run.
Gonna get the first.
Churn those legs, gets hit, but he keeps churning.
Good second effort there. John Jones got hit about the line of scrimmage, able to kind of keep them legs churning, fall forward for a first down.
First down out to about the 45-yard line now for the Blue Devils. Man split out wide to the near side. That's Ian Good. LaPierre under center. Jones in the backfield. Freeman in motion now. Handoff Freeman, near side, coming to us. Going to turn it up. Going to get a little bit there. Going to keep pushing forward. Going to finally get across the 50 out to about the 51 before they whistle this thing dead finally.
That's good blocking there. B.J. Palmer, not only can he run, man, he blocks well there. Ian Good with a good block out here on the outside. Gave John Freeman just enough to pick up about 5 yards there.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5 here for the Blue Devils. LaPierre walks up the line. Nobody out wide here. Man in motion's Freeman. Pitch out to the near side. That's Jones. Jones is going to turn it up in a little bit there, get it out to about the 45-yard line in Minco Bulldog territory.
Again, great blocking line of scrimmage there. Ryder Hansen just completely seals his guy, pushes him 5 yards down the field. Real close to a first down there. Brings up 3rd and 1.
First third down of the night for the Blue Devils. Going to look to keep this drive moving. Kind of moving some guys around. Looks like going to put a little bit of a strong set to the near side. Got Good over here as well as.
Going to need to hurry here.
Got a whole slew of blockers out front. Going to have to pick up the pace. Ball snapped. Handoff Jones. Goes the far side. Got plenty of room to run over there. Gets a good run out to.
They loaded up that left side and ran it to the right. Got a good matchup out there, and John's able to make one guy miss, and 5 yards. That's what we'll take. We'll take it every time.
5 yards in a cloud of dust tonight is what we'll take. That's going to bring up a Blue Devil first down at the 40-yard line. Good split out wide to the far side, along with Thurman. LaPierre under center. Jones in the backfield. Palmer in motion. Handoff Palmer, far side. Going to try to cut it up inside. Didn't have much to do there. Looked like about a 2-yard gain, maybe a yard only, to bring up a 2nd and 9 here.
Good defense there by Minco. Able to get off a couple of blocks and catch him about the line of scrimmage. Luckily, BJ's able to get a couple yards on that. Maybe a yard.
2nd and 9. Got 8:50 left to go in the first quarter here. First quarter tonight is brought to you by the First Baptist Church in Walters, where Jesus loves you and so do we. Come give us a visit at 2006 West Missouri Avenue in Walters, Oklahoma. LaPierre under center. Palmer in motion. Ball snapped, handoff up the middle. He's going to get hit in the backfield, barely going to scream forward to get back out to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a half-yard gain.
He met with a wall of defenders there.
You can kind of tell they're starting to kind of crowd that line of scrimmage a little bit.
Sneaking it up there.
3rd and probably 8, looks like.
If you're the Blue Devils, this isn't really where you want to be. You're inside your own 40 here, or inside Minco's 40. Probably 4-down territory. Like to see him pick up, 4 or 5 yards here to give yourself a chance to go for it on 4th down if you want to.
3 split out wide to the near side. One of them's Palmer, one of them Good. Freeman as well. He's going to split Jones out, going to throw it over the middle. Got a man open just over his fingertips. He throws just out of the reach of Thurman.
He had him too.
He had him.
Thurman, he just slips through the defensive backfield there and streaking down the field, just overthrew him just a hair there. Cam wants that one back, I guarantee you.
A little too much gusto. Going to bring out the punt unit here. Jones will punt this one away. Been really good with the punts this year.
Been good punt, and this is probably the right decision here.
Yeah, put them back them up
play
here.
The field position here. Let your defense go to work.
Minco looks like they're going to bring pressure for it. Ball's kicked, really high kick, end over end here. Going to take a Blue Devil bounce down inside of the 10. Going to be right there on the 10-yard line. Great punt by Jones.
Good punt, John Jones there. That's pins him on the 10-yard line. You know, setting yourself up for really good field position here.
And you could tell Minco pinned their ears back, man. They came for that and almost got there, but Blue Devils picked up the blitz and kind of stopped it.
That pass before that, that's one Cam's going to want back. If he puts just a little more air underneath that, even if it gets intercepted there, and as a quarterback, you don't really want to throw an interception, but in that case,
yeah, you're not going to get hurt.
If you throw it, it's not the worst thing there.
Minco handoff far side. Nice run there. Picked up about 5 yards, looks like out to about the 15, maybe even further.
A little more than what Walters want to give up there. They're going to have to.
Going to be about an 8-yard gain.
Yep, that's a tough run by Minco.
2nd and 2. Now they're out about the 18-yard line. Got 3 split out wide to the near side. Shotgun for the quarterback. Snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to get drugged down behind the line of scrimmage.
B.J. Palmer slipped through the defense there and hit the quarterback as soon as he was handing it off, and John Jones met him in the backfield as well, able to grab the run back as he gets the ball. That's a big play there on 2nd down.
Jones has the tackle.
Coach Griffin kind of dialed up the pressure there at a good time.
Yeah, good time to have it. 3rd down and 5 now for the Bulldogs.
It's where Walter's going to have to watch that pass here.
2 out wide to the near side, 1 to the far. He's going to go in motion. Quarterback snap, back to throw. Going to throw a little swing pass out to the near side. He's going to be caught from behind by John Jones.
Going to be 3 yards short, looks like.
Going to be out at about the 16-yard line. Minco's going to have to punt this ball away.
Big time stand there by the Blue Devils.
Oh yeah, that's what you want.
That's what you need. That's what you got to do here.
3 and outs. Those are nice to get that to start this game, to kind of set a tone for your defense, set a tone for them to really be on their heels. Anybody back deep to receive? Yeah, we got Freeman back.
Freeman back here standing on the 50-yard line.
Looks like they're playing a little bit of
ball's
a.
on the ground.
Almost got to the punter. It's going to get punted away. Not a big time punt. Going to go out of bounds here at the 45-yard line, and that's where the Blue Devils will take over. Nice starting field position.
Man, the ball hit the ground, and he almost got lit up there. It almost looked like our defender, kind of caught our defender off guard there, and maybe he let up a little bit seeing it hit the ground. But
yeah, and there's always the risk when it's like a 3rd or 4th and 4 like that. You don't want to get a roughing the punter or something like
that. It's pretty much fair game at that point.
Blue Devils offense is back out here.
Let's see if we can get it going again here.
LaPierre comes up under center. Looks like good out to the far side.
Caden Griffin in the backfield.
Palmer in motion. Hand off Palmer. He's going to cut it straight up the middle. And big time run as he lowers the shoulder and runs over a defender.
Nice gain on 1st down.
Good 6-yard run there, Caleb.
That's what you need on 1st down there. Sets up 2nd and short.
Well, we don't have to guess what the if that mascot's a real mascot this time.
No, I'm pretty sure Bulldogs are real.
Yep.
Last I checked.
The only question is what variety.
I got my thoughts on it. I won't say them though. I'll keep it to myself.
Ball handed off near side, cuts it up field, and he's going to be finally stopped. Man, he's all the way up in the air. They're holding him up. Freeman's feet haven't touched the ground in about 3 seconds there. Took a long time for that whistle to come in.
Letting the boys play. I like it.
Out to about the 29 is where the Blue Devils will have their 1st down here.
He moves those sticks because that's a Walters 1st down.
Crowd's really getting into it now. You can feel the stands here at home, even on a chilly night. LaPierre puts a man in motion. Ball handed off, near side, going to be cut up. Looked like Griffin there. Not much doing on that.
Good cut there, I think. That hole just closed down real quick on him.
Going to bring up a second down and looks like a long 8, maybe 9. Griffin in the backfield. LaPierre under center. Palmer's going to take the handoff. Going to try to cut it up inside a little bit. Got the legs churning again. Going to finally get pushed backwards.
Got pushed backwards there. Still going to get his forward momentum. Going to bring up third and about a long 3 here for the Blue Devils. You know, you're inside the 25 at this point.
4 down territory, you think?
It's a long field goal. I think it's 4 down territory right here.
About the 24.
But I'd rather just see us pick it up on third down.
24-yard line, 3:50 left to go in the first quarter. LaPierre and the Blue Devils looking to the sideline, get the call from Coach Griffin. Call comes in. LaPierre under center. Nobody in the backfield. Palmer's going to go in motion. Ball snap. Going to throw a screen pass over to the near side. Freeman cuts it up inside. Going to get, looks like maybe 2.
He's going to be at the first down marker here. Oh, the official on the far side took a step back. Doesn't look like he's going to get it. Going to be a yard short.
Just a smidge short, too. Going to bring up a 4th down for the Blue Devils. We'll see what Coach Griffin decides to do. I'm like you, Caleb. I think this may be 4 down territory after you've seen your defense work a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't be surprised to see Caden Griffin get the handoff up the middle here.
Let the big back just churn.
You got
one.
options here, yeah.
Going to do a bunch set to the right-hand side. Palmer in motion. He's going to get to the right.
The middle of that line there.
Looked like they did the hard count there. Minco doesn't bite. Ball snapped. Pitch to Griffin. Griffin's going to get hit, but he pushes forward. Looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Minco says no. But the feet of the official tell me it's pretty close. May have to get a measurement on this one. You don't see a measurement.
Man, I thought he had it easy there.
He is just shy of that 20-yard line.
They got it right on the line, don't they?
You never see measurements. This is exciting. I like measurements. I wish it wasn't that close, but here we go. I keep sliding over to that open window, and the wind just keeps blowing.
I really thought he had it easy there. We're going to see. This is going to be a big spot here.
This is where the chain gang really comes into play.
The chain gang, yeah, you don't hear that very often.
I think we've
Hope
played.
They remember how to do it.
Yeah, I've like you don't see him at all anymore. Looks like going to be just short. Going to be a link short on it, folks. Minco's going to get the stop. They're going to turn it over on downs. The Blue Devils are. Big momentum shift for the Minco Bulldogs. Walters' defense trots back out on the field, looking to get the 3 and out again, trying to replicate the last drive. Yeah, not the greatest of spots. I'm not going to disagree with that.
The home crowd ain't going to be happy with that one there.
No.
But it is what it is. The Blue Devils got to go out and take care of business here now. Crowd's gotten a little quiet here.
A little bit of concern through the
Need to get them back in this game, get loud here.
Minco under center. Ball handed off far side. Got a little bit of room out on the edge, but he's going to get tripped up right across the line of scrimmage out to about a 2-yard gain at most. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 or 2nd and 9 or 8. 2:19 left to go in the first quarter. And again, the first quarter is brought to you by First Baptist Church in Walters. First Baptist Church in Walters, where Jesus loves you, and so do we. Come and give us a visit at 2006 West Missouri Avenue in Walters, Oklahoma. Ball snapped, handed off far side, turned up. Again, big tackle there.
It's like John Freeman on the tackle there. He's really setting that edge out there for the Blue Devils.
Ball's out to 25, 3rd down.
3rd down and 5 to go, looks like. Minute 40 now in the first quarter.
3rd and long here for the Bulldogs. Walters needs to get a stop here.
Receiver out wide to the near side. Hard count. Blue Devils almost get the jump on there, but they don't. They back off. Quarterback's under center. Man in the backfield. Man in motion now. Hand off over to the near side. Nope, going to go the other way.
Direction. He is short, well short of that first down.
Going to be way short of the first down. Going to bring up a fourth and about two or three.
Yeah, 2.
Now Minco's got to make a decision. Do you want to give the Blue Devils the ball back here? Nope, they're not going to. It looks like they're going to run the punt unit out. Had a little trouble on the snap this last time. Kind of wonder if they're going to have.
You got to wonder if Walter's going to pin their ears back and come for it here.
You got to watch, though, for a fake or anything of that nature in this kind of a moment, especially with it just being a 2-yard need. Ball snapped, high snap, and slow. Blue Devils get back there. They block the punt. Ball's rolling around over to the near side. They're going to pick it up. He's going to keep going. That's Nate Thurman, and he rumbles and bumbles out across the 30 to almost the 25.
Big time play there. Center for Minco just lofts the ball up in the air, gives them too much time. Blue Devils come through. Didn't get to see who blocked it there, but Nate Thurman scooped it up. Able to get a few yards on the return there. Huge, huge play for the Blue Devils.
Oh, big time play. Reminds you that instant replays tonight are brought to you by Walters Bank & Trust. The Walters Bank & Trust Company has served Cotton County since 1934. We pride ourselves in knowing our customers and making customer service our top priority. To better serve our customers, we are proud to offer internet banking. We sincerely thank you for your business and look forward to serving you with all your future banking needs. Member FDIC.
Cody, you called it there. Trouble on the previous punt with the snap. This one here, it didn't hit the ground, but he way too high in the air. Too much time for the Blue Devils to get back there and get to it.
Yeah, you can't loft one up like that and expect somebody to get in the back, not get in the backfield. LaPierre's going to get under center. Good split out wide to the near side. Man in motions. Freeman's got the ball. He's going to turn it up. He's got a little bit of room out across the 20. Flag comes in late. Probably going to be a holding call.
What that's going to be. Could be just a little unnecessary. A little John going on the sideline over here. It's like it's going to be against the Blue Devils either way.
Not sure what they got, but it's in the area of holding to me, especially with all the blockers out here on the near side. White Hat's going to wave that one off. No penalty.
Not sure what it was going to be, but that's good news for the Blue Devils. Play's going to stand about a 6-yard gain there.
26.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter, folks.
Completely different game than last week.
Yeah, 0-0. This
time is just flying away off the clock.
LaPierre's going to go under center. Clock restarts. Nobody in the backfield right now. Palmer goes in motion. Handoff Palmer. He's going to cut it up. Turns his back. Gets hit right in the back, but he's got some good momentum up forward progress there. Looks like it's going to – man, that is not the spot I thought he was going to get on that, but it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 3, but I think they're going to let it tick down and bring up the second quarter. That's the end of the first quarter, folks. 0-0 here. This is a nail-biter. Stick with us. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Where Walters is in a tied ball game here, 0-0. Second quarter starting now. Second quarter tonight's brought to you by Cotton County Drug. For all your prescription needs, it's Cotton County Drug, located at 619 East Missouri Street in Walters, Oklahoma. Elizabeth Crew and the folks at Cotton County Drug will take great care of you. Give them a call at 580-875-6161. I may actually got to go see them tomorrow. Hopefully I can get a refill on my blood pressure medicine.
I was out of refills the other day, called down there, thought it might be some type of hassle or something. Matter of fact, LD Martin works down there, plays football here for the Blue Devils. He answers the phone, said, hey, I'll call your doctor. Called the doctor. A couple hours later, got a text, said my prescriptions are ready to go. Wife went down there, picked them up. Easy peasy.
Love Elizabeth and the folks down there, man.
They're
the
best. Easy peasy.
Ball snapped, handed off near side. That looks like that's Griffin.
Now they've got him marked past the first down there. We'll see what ends up.
Yeah, they're already moving the chains, man. Already moving the chains. That's a Blue Devil first down there.
Tackled by the defense of Minco.
Nice little run by Griffin.
What is necessary for another Walters first down.
I do want to remind you, hey, get out there and download all the OSN apps. You can not just watch the Blue Devils, but you can watch 11 other teams across the network. And, man, it's not just football
either. A lot of big
either.
games going this time of year. I know Elgin's playing Weatherford tonight. That's going to be a big district match up there. A couple of great teams. Elgin's ranked number 2 in the state, Class 4A, I believe. So,
yeah, a lot
of good football played on the OSN.
Catch all the Lawton teams. Altus also. Elgin, like you said, Cash is on there. Newcastle. You got Carl Albert, who's always good, feels like. Blue Devils have a 2nd and 5 here after the John Jones run.
Blue Devils really threatening here at the start of the second quarter. Need to, in a game like this, you need to get one in the end zone here.
We're in the red zone. Red zones are brought to you by the Walters Church of the Nazarene. Walters Church of the Nazarene, where loving Christ is serving others. Come and visit us at 201 East Colorado Street in Walters, Oklahoma. Big run there. Palmer almost had the touchdown. You can tell he's
looks like he's going to be right at the line to gain. We'll see if they move the chains. They haven't moved them yet.
Man, that is right on that 5-yard line. I can't tell if the chains are just beyond them. Gonna 2nd and quarter inch. Looks like nope.
They're going to move them.
They're going to call it first down and goal from here from the 5-yard line.
Just took a minute to make up their mind there. It looks like so. Like to see BJ. He stretched that one a little further down the field. Like to see him do that a little bit more. I think he's just cutting, maybe making a cut too early there against Minco.
Ball snapped, handed off Jones. He's going to try to cut it up inside. Gets across the 5 out to about the 4-yard line. Going to bring up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Blue Devils really knocking on the door here, trying to get the first score of the game. Got to say, man, those guys on the line right now are doing a pretty good job. They're opening up holes. They're
they really are.
Making some space.
Walter's doing a good job of stretching the sideline, sideline to sideline here. Probably going to see him, maybe try to go back to that between the tackles here in just a minute. And hopefully them big guys up front for the Blue Devils get it busted open for them.
Jones in the backfield. Palmer in motion. Palmer's going to turn, go back. Ball snapped, handed off Jones. He's going to be left side over there. Going to move forward just a little bit. Moves the pile out
to much there, maybe a half a yard, looks like.
Going to be 3rd and goal from maybe the 3 or 4 after the Jones run. John Jones.
Jones with the carry. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal from the 4-yard line. Blue Devils trying to punch it in. Palmer in motion. Ball handed off to Palmer. Palmer's going to cut it up inside. Got room. A touchdown, Blue Devils. That's what you need.
I told him to stretch the field there. He cuts it back early, punches it in for a Blue Devil.
Ran right through the center, right over the right hip of the center, and there it was. Nice run.
Got such good vision there. Just sees a little bit of a crease there, and bam, he hits it, and that's all it takes.
He's got a special ability to see the field like nobody else does. It
usually helps when you're the best athlete on the field as well there.
Yeah, not only that, but I mean he has the athletic ability to be he is probably the best athlete on the field on any given Friday night. So Tickle back for the extra point. Goods got the hold, false start. Going to be a backed up 5 yards here. Tickle did kick that one through the upright. So
are they going to say false start on that one? I thought it was offsides there. I didn't see anybody jump.
No, offsides.
Yeah, offsides. Was the kick good? If it is, it ought to stand.
The kick's good. Are they going to let that stand? We take the result there? I mean,
I don't think they were paying attention back. I don't know.
That's why you let it play.
Let the boys play. Let the boys play.
I just don't understand. Like, offsides at any other level is always
it's the officials' judgment on that. I believe they can.
If they have a free path to go hit somebody, you stop it.
If they whistle it.
Ball snapped, kicks up.
It's
good. Blue Devils lead it 7-0 here with 9:03 left to go in the half. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network as you're watching Walters Blue Devils take on the Minco Bulldogs. Kickoffs are brought to you by Cotton County Farm Bureau. Oklahoma Farm Bureau members come from all walks of life and work in all facets of agriculture. Together we work to ensure the best traditions of our state are preserved for the next generation of family farmers and ranchers. Cotton County Farm Bureau proudly sponsors many events throughout the county, including Walters Athletics. As Teakle gets ready to kick this, drive summaries, though, are brought to you by 5th Avenue Processing and Retail. 5th Avenue Processing and Retail located at number 5 North and 5th and Sterling. Go see Brooke and Teddy for all your meat and processing needs. Proud supporters of Walters football. Go Blue. Big kick all the way back to the 5-yard line. He's going to bring it out. Kind of escapes a tackle there. Finally drug out just around the 20-yard line there, Caleb.
Yeah, that's a booming kick by I didn't know he had that strong of a leg. He seems to be getting better and better each week here.
Caleb, that drive summary brought to us by 5th Avenue Processing and Retail. What you got on it?
We got a 9-play, 31-yard drive, capped off with a 3-yard touchdown run, B.J. Palmer. The extra point by Tucker Teakle was good, and it all started on that block punt by the Blue Devils down here, recovered by Nate Thurman. So, defense back on the field here. Let's do it again.
Turn it on. Hey, speaking of 5th Avenue Processing Retail, they brought us the beef sticks last week, and they were delicious.
Yes,
I did save you some. Oh, big-time play behind the line of scrimmage. Was that Thurman? Looked like Thurman getting up there.
Ian Good in there on it, and Nate Thurman as well, yeah.
Good with the tackle for loss.
Blue Devil defense has been pretty good so far tonight.
Pretty much all Blue Devils thus far in this game. They had the turnover on downs after a pretty good drive there, and then set up the first drive was a good drive and just ended with a punt. But since then, all Blue Devils.
2nd and 8 here. Ball snapped, handed off far side. He's going to get out and get to running a little bit. That's going to be.
He's going to be short of the first down, looks like, by maybe a half a yard.
Going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Man, that was a quick run there.
That's just a good move by Minco there. He puts a good move on the cornerback, Teakle, out there. And that's just that's good execution by Minco.
Blue Devils going to try to bow their backs here and get a stop. Minco's quarterback is under center now. Ball snapped, handed off, far side. Caught in backfield, going to be drugged down by a host of Blue Devils.
Yeah, B.J. Palmer just slips through the backfield there, wraps him up. Tucker Teakle comes in, makes up for that last play, and puts a lick on him there as well.
Big time play.
4th and about 5 now. Maybe 4th and 4, long 4.
Going to have to bring out the punt unit, and we've seen what's happened with their punting.
That's got to be running through the long snapper's head here, punter's head. They blocked the last one. What are they going to do here?
Looks like they're looking to bring a little bit of pressure. Blue Devils got Freeman back deep to receive the punt. Another kind of lofty kick, almost got to it. Punts into the wind, not going to get much to it. Takes a Blue Devil bounce backwards and then rolls back the other way.
I think the Blue Devil's going to block another punt tonight at some point.
It looks like
you can write that down.
They'll take over right here about the 47.
46-yard line where it'll be first and 10. It might be the 47. We'll see where they mark it officially.
You know that Minco defense, they've been on the field a long time now. Walters had 3 long drives over 6 or 7 plays each, so they're going to be getting tired here.
Yeah, you got to think they're wearing down. You clock, 7:23 left to go in the second quarter. Blue Devils just kind of keep, they're doing what they wanted to do, what they're wanting to do. They're winning the line of scrimmage. They're playing their game, running behind the tackles and kind of getting those edges like they've wanted tonight. LaPierre under center. Jones in the backfield, looks like. Freeman in motion. No, it's Griffin in the backfield. Hand off Griffin. He's going to push it out across the 40.
Big head of steam there.
Out to about the 38, 39-yard line. Man, he
was going to bust through that one for a touchdown there, but able to get him down. That's a tough job for anybody to bring him down.
That linebacker grabbed hold for dear life and finally drug him down. When Griffin's moving, man, he's a bowling
some
ball.
Legs pumping, yeah, for sure. Good blocking there, offensive line. Those guys up there, Nate Thurman, Gage Berry, good job of them busting some holes open for him.
LaPierre under center, Griffin in the backfield. Kind of a tight formation by the Blue Devils. Palmer's going to take it. Moves it upfield. Got a little bit of room. Spin move. He's loose. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Palmer. Second one of the night.
Palmer's going to owe that offensive line a steak dinner tonight. That you could have drove a Mack truck through them holes. Good job by the offensive line there.
He did the little pre-hop when he saw the safety come up. Does a little hop. It gets him to break down and then spins out of it, and he's gone. Man, he uses
definitely going to have to buy them guys lunch next week.
He uses that X button really well, man. Just bam, hits it. There he goes. Swinging gate formation on the extra point. Good's going to go down like he's going to take the snap here and hold. Here comes Tucker Teakle as he's going to step back and get ready to try to punch another one through. Snaps down. Kicks up and good. Blue Devils take a 14-0 lead with 6:27 left to go in the second quarter. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network, where you're watching the Walters Blue Devils take on the Minco Bulldogs. Kickoffs are brought to you by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau. Oklahoma Farm Bureau, or the Cotton County Farm Bureau. The Cotton County Farm Bureau proudly sponsors many events throughout the county, including Walters Athletics. You'd think I'd have that memorized by now.
You said it 1,000 times the last 2 years.
Drive summaries are brought to you by Fifth Avenue Processing and Retail. Fifth Avenue Processing and Retail, located at number 5 North 5th in Sterling. Go see Brooke and Teddy for all your meat and processing needs. Proud supporters of Walters football. Go Blue Devils. Ball's taken about the 5-yard line again after another booming kick. There's going to be a block in the back, penalty back there. And he's going to be drugged down out there about the.
Coming in. Probably another block in the back. Penalties all over the field. Flags flying everywhere.
It's pandemonium out on the field. We'll see what the calls are. There's a couple flags out there. Fifth Avenue Processing. Caleb does those drive summaries for us. What's that drive summary from last drive?
Don't get a whole lot easier than that. That's a 2-play, 47-yard drive. capped off with a 38-yard touchdown run. B.J. Palmer, extra point by Tucker Tinkle is good.
Well, that's going to back up Minco here, look like. I'm not sure what is going on as they're kind of getting ready to step it off, it appears.
They're not going to step it off from that second flag. They got to step it off from the first one, right?
Yeah, you got to step it off from way back there.
Yeah, the first penalty occurred around the 10-yard line was the first block in the back.
That's where they stepped it off from way back here.
No,
the penalty happened on the 10-yard.
Coach let him know about it right now. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. He's hollering at the officials out there. We're going to have to get him to talk about this.
Nobody's listening to him. It's not looking like it's going to change, man. It is what it is. Going to take over here. Minco does at the 15-yard line. Ball snapped, handed off up the middle, met right there by some Blue Devils. They don't care. The defense is here to play. They stand him up right there right as he crosses the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 8 now for Minco. You got to think this Minco team, they're a young football team. You get them down a little bit and see if you can get them to pressing and make some mistakes.
Hey, I will say the Minco uniforms are pretty dang fire. I love the flat black helmets with the silver logos on them.
Pretty sharp.
Pretty sharp. You don't see that a whole lot in high school or college, but those look pretty good. That's like Permian Panther type stuff right there.
Ball snapped, back to pass. Got a man in his face. Going to throw it out here to the near side. It's caught. Going to get away. Slip away. Going to get a pretty good gain out across the 40. And he's going to be drug out of bounds at about the 43-yard line, 42-yard line.
Again, there's them big plays. Walter's got to find a way to limit those. That's a 25-yard pickup there by Minco on a pass play. Kind of been their Achilles heel for the Blue Devils all year.
1st and 10 now. Minco, maybe one of their only first downs of the game.
I believe it is.
Ball snapped, back to pass again. He's going to throw it out to the far side. Man's caught it. Going to be drugged down out about a 2-yard gain out to about the 45-yard line.
That's Tucker Tinkle on the coverage there. Good job by him. Limited him to about 3 yards there.
Yeah, keep those yards after catch to a limit.
Yeah,
you don't mind giving up these short passes. It's no different than a short run. 2nd and 8, 2nd and 7 looks like.
Just don't need that receiver getting to the second level there.
No, if you
they ain't got a lot of help on that outside edge.
Yeah, they're kind of out on the island. Tucker Tinkle and Sansom over here. They kind of get left out on the island. Ball snapped, handed off. Runner's coming near side, going to cut it up inside. Got some room, and he's going to be drugged down. We got a flag coming in. Not sure what that's going to be.
It's like Carson Jones tripped him up right there. Good thing he did. He was had a head of steam, headed downhill there.
They moved the chains before the flag was addressed. There's a flag on the ground. You needed to put the chains back there, folks. You can't go to moving them that fast. Chain game's getting a little bit wild with it. Gone rogue over there. Those are Walters, folks, so they're not trying to cheat the Blue Devils.
We're not going to drop any names here. We'll keep that under wraps. Holding on the Minco Bulldogs.
So they're going to take it back to where it was, which was.
Does anybody really know?
No one really knows. I mean, you got to.
Hopefully the officials are keeping good notes out there.
Guesstimation, but it looks about right because they were about the 45-yard line. It was about. I don't know.
Either way, it's going to back Minco up. It's going to be looks like 2nd and long, 1st and long. Go back to 1st and long here.
Chain gang got to wait for the direction of those referees before you go into doing stuff. Not sure what is happening here. Watching
down.
The chain gang. 2nd down, and it looks to be about 17 for Minco. Ball snapped, back to pass. Got a man coming. Oh, just shook loose. Throws one. Going to go out of bounds over there.
I thought they were going to kill the quarterback there. They had
him wide. They had him dead to rights.
Good job by him getting away from the pressure there.
Yeah.
He's able to slip by it and get the ball downfield a little bit, but excellent job by I don't know who that was. That was BJ and
I couldn't tell
Carson
on the other
Jones
side.
Maybe on it. Good job by those guys.
Under center this time. Quarterback. Hard count. Blue Devils don't bite. 3rd and 16, 3rd and 17, somewhere in that range. It's a lot. Ball snapped, back to pass. Got a man in his face, going to throw it short. Caught, going to be tripped up just right there. Falls across the line of scrimmage, going to bring up 4th and extremely long, and it's going to have to bring out the punt unit, I would assume. 4:19 left to go in the half.
Good defensive stand by the Blue Devils there. Just when Minco looked like they're getting a little bit of momentum there on a couple of pass plays, that big holding call there really put them in a bind. Walters able to capitalize on it.
Back to receive is Freeman. This punt's going to go into that pretty strong wind. Ball snapped, big high snap. Kick, pretty low, going to bounce. Everybody's getting away from it. It's going to come to rest just across the 40 out to about the 38-yard line where it's going to be touchdown. Still got 3:42 left to go in the second quarter. Second quarter is brought to you by Cotton County Drug. For all your prescription needs, it's Cotton County Drug, located at 619 East Missouri Street in Walters, Oklahoma. Elizabeth Crew and the folks at Cotton County Drug will take great care of you. Give them a call at 580-875-6161. We don't just say it, we mean it. They will take great care of you down there at Cotton County Drug. So if you're in the Walters area or surrounding communities, there's no better drugstore around. I can promise you that. You can go to Lawton and Duncan and get treated like a number, but you can come here and get treated like family.
You know, we're right down the road at work from a CVS, and you couldn't pay me to go to that place.
No, I agree. Man in motion's Freeman. Back to pass is LaPierre. Got a man coming in his face. He's going to get drugged down. Big loss for the Blue Devils as he couldn't find a man open. Mayes should have just thrown that one away, Caleb.
Yeah, that's tough for a young quarterback to do. A lot of stuff going through your head there when you're getting chased by a defensive lineman, and throwing the ball away is not really one of them. You just want to hang on to that sucker and not turn it over at that point.
That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 20 now for the Blue Devils. As the clock is slowly ticking down. Don't want to give it back to the Bulldogs if you don't have to here. Blue Devils holding on to a 14-0 lead. Ball snapped, handed off Palmer. He's trying to look for some room. Ain't got none, but he's going to cut it back the opposite direction. Going to be drugged down right there at the line of scrimmage.
Able to peel that one back and find some yardage there, but well defended by Minco.
Clock continues to tick. Going to be interested to see if Minco wants to see if the Blue Devils have to punt here.
Nobody's taking a timeout yet. Kind of,
it is
surprised to see Minco maybe hadn't stopped the clock yet. But
yeah, you kind of wonder if they're just content with what they've got. Maybe, don't know. .225 left to go in the half. LaPierre's going to be under center here. Palmer in motion. Ball snapped. Back to pass. Looking deep. Got a man over the middle.
Oh, man. Hit him right in the muckers. That was good defense. Number 33 there, Minco, able to get a hand in there and just break that pass up.
Yeah, right as Thurman gets his hands on it, he sticks his hand.
Looks okay, a flag back there. Looks like it's going to be holding on the Blue Devils, though. That's probably going to be declined. Looks like it is. Going to bring up 4th and long for the Blue Devils.
4th and 20 is what it looks like to me in my eyes.
I'm not sure if you're Minco that you don't take that penalty there and back him
up. And see if you can hold him for one more. You also run the risk of Palmer breaking one free.
That's
going
true.
Nuts.
And then you're going to burn a little more time off the clock here, which you probably don't want to do if you're Minco.
Jones is back to punt. Ball snapped. High punt. Got a little wind behind it. Hopefully gets a Blue Devil bounce. Going to hit around the 40. Going to bounce backwards. And Trip Hansen will touch it dead there at about the
that ball a mile
43-yard line, 44-yard line.
He has got some hang time on that thing.
He kicks it up high, man.
Not a lot of distance on that punt per se, but he's got the leg strength. He just got to get a little more of an arch, a little more angle on it there, and he's pinning them deep every time.
If you'd have got a little bit of an Oklahoma gust right there, that would have been tough sledding for Minco. 2:05 left to go in the half. Minco's got the ball, and they're going to try to get something started here before it goes away. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Big time run over to the near side. They're going to cross the 50 out across the 45 and around the 44-yard line into Blue Devil territory. Minute 57 left to go.
If you're Walters here, the last thing you want to do is give up a score within 2 minutes before half and then turn around and get the ball back to Minco. You've controlled the game. You don't want to give Minco any type of momentum here.
Especially with them getting the ball after the half. Ball snapped, handed off near side. Palmer in the backfield holds him up a little bit, and here comes a host of Blue Devils to drag him down.
Good job by Palmer getting in the backfield. He's still able to fall forward for about 2 or 3 there, though.
They're going to call it about a 3-yard gain there. About a 2-yard gain, looks like. Going to be 2nd and 8. Clock continues to run. Minco's not even calling a timeout. You'd think they'd be calling it, trying to stop the clock here. No hurry, no nothing. Minute 30 left to go in the half. I'm wondering if anybody over on their sidelines even looking at the clock.
Going shotgun here. Might see him start kind of throwing the ball around a little bit.
Ball snap. Going to run to the far side. Quarterback's going to keep it. Got a little bit of room. Gives a little shimmy. Going to be dragged down across the sticks out to about the 34-yard line. Here comes a late flag. Not sure what that's over.
Carson Jones on the tackle there.
May have been some extracurriculars, Caleb. I didn't see
coming
much.
From this side, I don't know what it would have been.
Unless he's seeing something on the backside.
If Walters coach had a ear of the referee there, they're going to wave that off.
Going to wave the flag off. Not sure what that's all about.
Might have been an illegal formation, maybe is what he was thinking, and then spoke with the other officials and decided that.
Hart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
what I know how to do. All right. Blue Devils are going to take over here.
Cody, you push the ball down the field here. You got 42
I try.
seconds left. You think
I think
you
I
try to
do.
go score here?
Ball handed off near side. Palmer cuts it up inside. Cuts back over to the side.
might as well.
Get up the middle. Going to finally get hit. No, he's going to get loose again. He's going to take it out to about the 25-yard line before he's finally drugged down. That's what you want to do right there. Now you've got some momentum. 31 seconds left to go in the half. Blue Devils are going to get in a hurry-up mode here. Ball snapped. Going to spike it. Didn't have to spike it. Could have taken the timeout, I think. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Not sure the Blue Devils have used any timeouts yet. I think they still got all 3 of their timeouts.
Maybe saving those for a little bit further down the field.
Yeah. Give yourself some options when you get down here.
Got a good wind at our back for the Blue Devils. They, always have the opportunity to kick the field goal if need be. Tucker Teakle.
6 here.
Yeah, let's get the 6, but I'm saying if you had to, Tucker Teakle
have to.
30 seconds, almost on the dot.
He's been money tonight, I'll say that.
It's 30.1 seconds left to go. Flop here under center. Ball snapped. Back to pass. Looking over the middle. Got a man. Going to throw it. Oh, just overthrows him, but it's broken up. Going to fall incomplete. Had Ian good there, but had some help over the top. Almost turned into an interception. Lucky that wasn't picked off. 24 seconds left to go in the half.
Still got all 3 timeouts. Everything's on the table here for the Blue Devils. At this point, you really kind of just want to pick up a first down here and give yourself 4 chances at scoring a touchdown.
3rd and 10 for the Blue Devils. Man in motion's Palmer. Here comes a flag. It's going to back up.
False start on the Blue Devils, going to back them up 5.
Yep, going to bring up 3rd and 15 now. Kind of kills you on the possibility of that field goal.
Yeah, that doesn't help the field goal situation there.
By any means. Got some things they can clean up for sure, a few penalties here and there. Not a ton for the Blue Devils, but some things that Coach Griffin can talk to them about at half, obviously. LaPierre is going to run the team up there. Got Griffin in the backfield. Good lined up to the near side. Palmer goes in motion, can turn back, go the opposite direction. Back to pass, LaPierre. Got a man over there, just throws it and missed. It's just dropped.
Just slipped through his fingers.
20 seconds left to go in the half. Now it's just kind of what do you do here, Caleb? You're going to end up giving the ball back if you don't get the first down or a touchdown here. A little too far, I think, for the field goal.
Yeah, I think you go ahead and go for it here. Try to get the first down. Maybe take a shot at the end zone. Deep ball here again. Worst case scenario, you throw an interception deep, and you still got them pinned deep. I'll take a shot.
Man in motion's Palmer.
Ooh, get you 5 yards. Should get you 5 yards.
Almost jumped off there. They're going to call timeout, though. We're going to take a timeout with them. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Walters leads this game 14-8 with about 20 seconds left to go in the half. Blue Devils, though, are backed up with a 4th and about, 15-ish.
14, 15, yep.
They're going to go ahead and go for it here. Still getting texts saying they lost the audio. Don't know if that's true. Back to pass. Throw over to the near side. Going to get a pass interference call on that one. That's going to bail the Blue Devils out with 15 seconds left to go in the half. Looking at all of our stuff here, I don't see anything messed up on the audio.
Minco
Do you,
coaches
Trey?
aren't going to be happy about that play there. They basically had the ball back. Just that's the one thing you can't do if you're Minco there is fouling.
15 seconds left to go. Fresh set of downs for the Blue Devils. Oh, they're going to wave it off. Oh, man, the hometown crowd is upset.
Well, that's going to give Minco the ball back on about the 30-yard line with 15 seconds left to go.
Gotta wonder.
Are they calling it uncatchable? Not really sure what they're saying.
Yeah,
there.
maybe they're saying it was an uncatchable ball. I'm not sure, but
it was close enough, I thought, to be a pass interference. I mean, it wasn't but a yard or two over his head, maybe.
Yeah, I felt like it was going to be. Felt like it was going to be a legit pass interference there, but nonetheless, the officials say I'm wrong, and that's not the first time.
All right, Blue Devils back on defense.
Back to pass, Minco going to throw one short, but it's going to be missed. He wasn't going to get much out of it anyway. 11 seconds left to go. Blue Devils fighting and clawing to keep Minco at bay here. Second and 10. Kind of a prevent defense, Caleb, for the Blue Devils, looks like.
Yeah, you got 11 seconds. You don't want anything behind you. Let them throw it 4 or 5 yards down the field all day long, nothing over your head.
Sounds like the audio's back for everybody, so that's good news. Ball handed off, right-hand side.
That'll get it.
Going to push it out to about 3 yards there. Going to bring up a 3rd and 7 for Minco.
And
they're going to let the clock run out. That's going to be the end of the half. We'll be back in just a few minutes with your halftime show. The halftime show will be brought to you by our good friends at Hart Wyatt Funeral Home, and we'll also have our second half KZ's Keys. So stick with us. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. All right, hopefully you didn't step away because apparently they've decided to put 3 seconds back on the clock here in the half. Got to let it tick down, though. Not sure what the reasoning behind that was. I guess they're saying Minco got a timeout called in there. Found it odd that they were just going to let the clock run out, but
well, depending on John Morgan's ability to stop this thing in 3 seconds.
a lot of pressure on the clock operator to stop this thing right at 3 seconds. Pretty impressive if he gets it done. How's 3.9 feel? He was close. Blue Devils in a big-time prevent defense here. You're not going to get any commentary from Caleb. He's already took off. Take a quick break after this, and we'll be back for the halftime show brought to you by Hart Wyatt Funeral Home with our KZ's second half keys. What just happened? They pumped the clock and just let it run. Not sure what's going on. It's pandemonium. We're going to take a break. We'll be back. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hart White Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Halftime's brought to you by Hart Wyatt Funeral Home. Our family serving yours. They are there for you during the most difficult time of life and can walk with you every step of the way. Proud supporters of Walters Athletics. Caleb, first half of this game, a tight ball game. I mean,
it's a tight ball game for sure. It really felt like Walters dominated for, the first quarter and a half there, kind of controlled the game, got up 14 points and just let Minco get a little momentum there at the end of the half, slip back into this thing.
Yeah, you can't let good teams hang around, and they've let them kind of hang around. And that 8 points, now 14-8, Blue Devils still lead, but they're going to have to kick the ball off to Minco here, and you've got to come out and play some defense.
You got to come play some defense. Yeah, you let them go down and put 6 on the board here, you're either tie ball game or behind in a game that you pretty much dominated for the most part. So.
Yeah, and the passing game seemed to have gotten going for the Bulldogs there about 3 minutes before the game gets started. But, Caleb, what's your second half KZ's Keys? Second half KZ's Keys are brought to you by KZ's Drive-Thru. KZ's Drive-Thru is a locally owned drive-thru serving the community of Walters. Come see the friendliest jerks in all of Cotton County at KZ's for the best fountain drinks in the state. Fonda and Jim and the folks at KZ's are ready to serve you. And by the way, I had one of those. You brought me a 32-ounce fountain drink, and I drank the whole thing really quick. And by the end of that half, I was almost drowning over here. I needed to go.
That's the one bad thing about them. You drink them real quick, you got to go to the bathroom. But second half keys to the game. Defensively, Walters needs to do a better job of getting some pressure on that quarterback, putting him in tough situations, forcing him to get rid of the ball quicker than he's ready to, and do some help, get some help helping your cornerbacks and your safeties out back there, and all in an effort to limit those big plays that Minco's been able to kind of capitalize on here. Offensively, you got to get positive yardage on that first and second down. Keep doing what you're doing there. Limit some of those penalties. Had a couple of holding calls, kind of put you in a bad situation. And just keep doing what you're doing. You're controlling the ball offensively. Just got to keep it up.
All right, that was your second half KZ's Keys, brought to you by KZ's Drive-Thru. Also, your halftime show was brought to you by Hart Wyatt Funeral Home. We're going to step away. We'll be back with the opening kick of the second half. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Hart Wyatt Funeral Home has cared for the people of Walters and the surrounding communities for decades, serving families with a personal touch in your toughest hour. Our family has served yours for the past 51 years with compassion and integrity, honoring the lives of those you love. Not only providing traditional services, but also willing to customize to your needs, we can make it happen.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
All right, welcome back for the second half here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching the Walters Blue Devils take on the Minco Bulldogs. 14-8, Walters leads this one as we get started here. Kickoffs are brought to you by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau. The Cotton County Farm Bureau. Oklahoma Farm Bureau members come from all. I'm reading the Oklahoma Farm Bureau line right there.
Well, read the right stuff.
I'm trying. Oklahoma Farm Bureau members come from all walks of life and work in all facets of agriculture. Together we work to ensure the best traditions of our state are preserved for the next generation of family farmers and ranchers. Cotton County Farm Bureau proudly sponsors many events throughout the county, including Walters Athletics.
Jeff, I apologize. He's not on tip-top of his game tonight. So
apparently,
give him a break.
I'm cold. That's what it is. I'm freezing. I'm used to 90 degrees, and all of a sudden I get 12
It has done a 180 this week. I can't say that I hate it. I do love it. I've been ready for this. I would have liked to ease into it a little bit more over the course of a couple of weeks. But, hey, here we are. It's fall. It's football. It's second half of this ball game. Walter's getting ready to kick it off here to the Bulldogs.
Yep. Oklahoma Sports Network, folks, go out there and download all the apps. They're free and available for Apple and Android devices. You can watch all 12 schools. Be sure to check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We got it all. Go check it out. Give us a like, share, and follow on that. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter. You can find that at oksportsnet.com. Also, you can get it on the Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV devices. Here we go with the opening kick. Tucker Teakle kicks one. It's a little bit of a shorter kick. Going to be taken just across the 35-yard line. Ball's out. Blue Devils pick it up.
They're going to say he was down already. Dadgummit.
Oh, man. Well, that's going to be Minco ball then.
Tough break for the Blue Devils there. Minco's going to get the ball on about the 44-yard line. Man.
Felt like that came out a little earlier. I don't know that. Third quarter tonight's brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association. Lawton Firefighters Association proudly supporting athletes in and around Lawton and our surrounding communities. Don't forget to go out there and purchase one of their calendars.
Odd play there. I don't know that he even know that he fumbled the ball. He was laying on the ground right next to him. Kind of a weird play.
Pitch the other side, fakes the reverse, going to be tackled. Nope, got loose. Going to get pretty good yardage there. Going to come up with about an 8 or 9 yard gain.
Kind of hit him there right near the line of scrimmage. He's able to shake it off and still pick up, close to first down yardage there.
Going to be right at the first down marker, or just shy of it.
6 inches shy. Boy, I don't know. Just looking at the marker there, that looks like a first down, but surprised they don't measure it at least.
Second
but oh well.
Inches here for Minco. Quarterback under center, ball snapped, handed off up the middle.
Definitely
big gain there. Gets out across the 40, out to about the 35, and going to fall across there at about the 34-yard line.
And now here Minco's got the momentum on their side, moving the ball here.
Kind of moving it at will right now.
Walters needs a big stop here. Need a big play here. Don't want to let them take control of the ball game here at this point.
Most definitely not. You need to get something going. Had some good defensive stops in the first half. Need to get some started here in the second. Man under center. Back to pass. Going to throw it over to the near side. Got a man out here for the screen. Might ought to try to pick that up. Didn't know if that was forward pass or behind.
It looked like it was pretty close to being a forward pass there. They're going to call it that either way.
Pass goes incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for Minco. Right there at about the 35-yard line.
Walters here got him in 2nd down and long. Need to just limit yardage here. You don't want to give them any optimism here. You don't want to put them in a third and short.
Ball snapped, handed off up the middle. Pretty good run. Got a little bit there.
A little more than probably what you want to give to him when you had him there at the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Just does a good job of pushing it downfield a little bit. Bring up about 3rd and 6.
Not getting the tackles, getting the guys down here. 5 yards still to go, maybe 6. It's going to be 3rd and 6 for Minco. Someone opened that door and the wind started blowing through again. Man, it got cold
polar
quick.
vortex in here.
Yeah, whipping around. Quarterback under center, man in motion. Hands off, far side. Got picked up right there by Palmer, and he's going to be drugged down behind the line of scrimmage as the Blue Devil defense stands up.
BJ read that ball, that play there well. He watched, wasn't fooled by the first fake handoff there. Just stayed home. Good defense.
Going to
bring up 4th and long.
4th and about 9 here. Minco's going to leave the offense out on the field.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him, try to take a shot here. They've had some success with it.
Back to pass. Quarterback. He's giving chase. Steps out of the way.
Incomplete.
Ball is knocked
down.
Free. Going to be incomplete.
Great
Gonna be
defense
Blue Devil
there. Gage Sansom, Maverick Cook, both of them there. They weren't going to let him come down with that one.
He had it for a second, but they broke it up. Nice play by Gage Sansom. Maverick
that
Cook.
was. I don't know if Maverick was in on that. Boy, it's hard to tell. Them ones look like sevens, but I know Gage was there. Great play by those guys.
Blue Devils will take over on offense here at about the 34-yard line, looks to be.
That's a huge stop by the Blue Devils there. Minco gets the ball back after scoring, comes back, marching the ball down the field. That might be the stop of the game right there.
Yeah, we'll see how it pans out, but that we might be able to go back and pinpoint this as the moment that the Blue Devils made change this game. Ball handed off near side, going to be turned up middle. And that's Palmer. He's going to get out about a 5 or 6 yard gain before he's stood up and stopped and finally drug down. They let that forward momentum go for a little while.
Good blocking up front by the Blue Devils there. Able to get some guys off the ball. Give BJ a little bit of room there. Got to keep it going.
See if the Blue Devils can crease them here and try to get some momentum back to their side. 8:50 left to go in the third quarter. Got Griffin in the backfield. Lop here under center. Ball snapped, handed off Griffin, near side. He gets hit, keeps his feet,
he's
though.
He's going to be a half yard short there.
Gets out there, going to be just a bit short. Looks like, no, he's going to be right there on the deal.
They moved the spot. Yeah, they're going to get him the first down. I'm watching the far sideline, Judge, and the close one's the one here spotting it, so that's my fault.
Yep, first down for the Blue Devils. Going to keep the chains moving. Clock continues to run. 14-8. Blue Devils lead this here in the second half, third quarter. Griffin lined up in the backfield. LaPierre under center. Man in motion's Freeman.
Oh.
Ball slips out of LaPierre's hands, and then he regains it and then flops down in the backfield.
Good job not letting it
Big
hit the ground
loss
there. Could have been a lot worse than that, but, man, just not sure what happened there. Slippery ball or something.
Second and 21 now. Exactly what you don't want to happen in those situations.
Yep. Fortunate to maintain possession there, but, man, really going to put yourself in the hole here.
Blue Devils really aren't built to be behind the chains, especially that far.
Not in a game like this. You know, BJ's and Caden and even John have all been able to break big plays on offense, but tonight it doesn't look like that's going to be the case.
Tough sledding. Ball handed off. Griffin, far side. He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, pushes it out, gets about a gain of
Got about
2 or 3.
Maybe 4 of them back there. 4 or 5 of them back. Going to bring up third and about 15. And this definitely is not Walter's bread and butter here. Third and long, almost gotta throw the ball if you're gonna have any chance of picking it up here.
It's really
not
their
strong suit. Bad things can happen sometimes when you throw the ball. So
yeah, you don't want to give them the ball back in your territory by any means. LaPierre is going to run up, give the call to the lineman. Under center, snap, back to pass. He's going to scramble out to the near side a little bit. Got a flag coming in. He's just going to run it out of bounds, and he's going to get blasted as he does. That's going to be a holding call. Got another flag. Looks like we've got some personal foul penalties.
That's going to be on Minco right there, I think. That coach, the Minco coach there is not going to be happy with that. Adams stopped. Probably had a hold over here.
We'll
that late penalty is probably going to be a personal foul of some sort, I would think.
Yeah, you'd think so.
Not going to give the Blue Devils an automatic first down, but definitely going to give them another shot out of here.
Sure that's not an automatic first down? You got the holding call that's going to back it up.
Personal fouls are no longer
automatic.
Holding
on the Blue Devils. And then after the play, you're going to have the unsportsmanlike conduct. That is not a personal foul. That's an unsportsmanlike conduct.
Probably going to be offsetting, though, I think, here, and going to end up replaying third down.
I don't know that those are offsetting. That one's after the play. I'm not sure how that all pans out.
We're going to find out in just a minute. If you're watching, don't listen to us. Just watch the TV.
Well, if you back it off 10 yards and then put it up for 15, but in an unsportsmanlike conduct, is that an automatic first down? I'm not sure.
They're going to step them off 15.
Or step them off 10 in the wrong direction. Then he's going to turn around, start walking back the other way. I always think that looks silly, but it is what it is.
Is the step off an actual official measurement, or do they like?
What is it, 10 and 10? you walked it off to put it right back where it was.
He's accurate at least. He got it right back where it was
Nailed
at.
it.
So good for him.
He's got great step length. You'd think that's a 15-yard variety there. Coaches are kind of looking around at each other. I don't think anybody knows what's going on. I surely don't. It's going to be 3rd and about 15, folks, if you're wondering at home. That's all that really matters. The Blue Devils.
Official's got a step count in for the day, though. Check that. Close that ring on the
I see
eye
him
watch
right now
there.
looking down at the watch to make sure he's got the steps. Again, under center, no backs in the backfield. Back to pass. He fakes it over to the near side. Going to throw one up in the air. Got a man. It's going to go out of bounds. No chance there. 6:30 left to go in the 3rd quarter, and Blue Devils going to have to punt this one away. Just not what they're good at.
That one play really shoots yourself in the foot there. Got the ball moving a little bit and shot yourself in the foot. Got to clean that up. Now you got to get the punt off here. You definitely don't want to give Minco the ball.
In plus territory.
Yeah, in Blue Devil territory here.
Jones is back to punt. Wind in his face. Oh, that's an offside. They're asking for the call. Not going to get it. Snaps up. A little bit high. Good punt. Big booming kick. Going to take a Blue Devil bounce. Going to roll down to around the 15-yard line before it's touched dead by the Blue Devils. Big punt by John Jones to get the Blue Devils out of plus territory.
Really done a good job tonight, flipping the field for the Blue Devils, as well as Tucker pinning them deep on the kickoffs. Special teams, like you said earlier, one of the keys to the game. Just done a nice job of keeping Minco down in their own territory tonight.
You saw Coach Spurlock there. He was fired up, one in that offsides. Would have been nice.
The problem is the Walters teams are very disciplined. They don't
move
when
those guys move.
Yeah,
you almost got to react a little bit. If you react to it,
as long as the defense gets back
on
sides, it's not a penalty. You just need one of them offensive linemen to react a little bit.
Defense comes out, see what they can get done here. Minco's quarterback under center. Got a man in motion. Back, handoff, far side. Hit at the line of scrimmage, and Blue Devils are going to wrap him up and drag him down. Ball comes free at the end, but they say he's down and the momentum had stopped. Going to be just about a yard gained on that one. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. 6:05 left to go in the 3rd. Couldn't really see who made that tackle, but it looked like about 27
guys there. Maybe Caden Griffin in there on it.
$5:50 is what the clocks come down to. 2nd and about 8. Man in motion, handed off to the motion man, far side, reverse, coming back this way. But Palmer stays at home. He's going to hold up him, and he drags him down at the 1-yard line.
No, they ran that play earlier but didn't run the reverse on it. Thought they might have had something here. B.J. Palmer, a couple other guys stay home there. Not fooled on it. Got him down about a 2-yard line. Huge play by the Blue Devils.
Big play by Palmer as he's not fooled by that. Stays at home.
That's credit not only to PJ there, but the other guys on the opposite side of the ball. They've been able to contain those guys all night. They haven't broke big yards. That gives BJ the confidence to stay home there and not have to go rush to the other side of the field to help out on that
screen
tackle.
Pass out to the near side. He breaks free a little bit out to about the 15-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. That's going to bring up about 4th down.
Yeah, 4th and 12.
Yeah, about
probably
4th
going to have to punt here.
4th and 12, yeah. And we've seen what their punt unit has struggled with tonight, which is the snap.
Yeah, and the closer you get to that end zone down here, you're on the 14, 15-yard line. The closer you get, the more you think about that, the bigger those implications are of getting a good punt off here.
Blue Devils look like
Be
they want
to block it.
Bring a little bit of pressure. Snap back. That's a good snap. Just a little late getting there before they get to it. Freeman's going to let it roll dead across the 50 out to about the 44-yard line. He thought about it twice, but he didn't do it.
Probably a smart move there.
44-yard line. Blue Devils will take over on offense. See if they can get something rolling here, Caleb. I mean, that first drive looked like it was going to get going good. Everything's going well. Big-time mistake in the snap there. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, not sure. It looked like it.
Ball gets bobbled around.
All over the ball, but
Cold hands, too.
It is cold, yeah. It's coldest night it's been all year. So,
yeah, it's one of those deals that you're practicing. The team's practicing midday and stuff, so they've not had to play out here in this kind of environment yet this season, and so cold hands can lead to some issues. And
that's a good point.
As a quarterback, you're not going to get to wear gloves out there, so. LaPierre under center, man in motion, Freeman. Freeman's getting the ball. He's coming to the near side. He turns it up. Not going to get much there.
Defender there.
Going to be drugged down, thrown down out of bounds. Freeman gets up. He's real fired up about it. Felt like he was
not happy. They little late whistle coming in there on it.
When I said this game might get chippy because before the game started, I was told by one of the folks out here that when Minco walked on the field, they kind of just walked right in the midst of the Blue Devils kind of their pregame stuff, and so figured they took offense to that. So far been a pretty clean game as far as the chippiness goes.
Go down and put one in the end zone here.
Jones in the backfield, LaPierre under center. Back to pass, throws it over near side, low throw. Ian Good's going to just miss that one. LaPierre kind of rushed that. I mean, he rushes it a little bit there and gets it down in the dirt. You throw that up a little bit, Good's going to get a hold of it and got a good chance at some plus yardage. But now you've got a 3rd and long at about 3rd and 11 here with 3:25 left to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, the passing game is definitely not Walter's bread and butter. And
ball snapped, handed off Palmer, far side. He's going to race out to the edge. Doesn't get out there. Just going to come down right at the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 4th down and 11.
3 and out for the Blue Devils.
Defenses have showed up here in the second half as both of them have kind of dug their heels in.
Fortunately for the Blue Devils, they've kind of controlled the field position here. Got another chance to pin them deep, possibly. Punt it from about the 45-yard line. Not where they punted that earlier, and able to get them down there around the 10-yard line. So
Jones
with another big punt here.
Jones with the chance to pin them deep. Back to punt. Snaps back. Good, nice, booming punt again. Going to bounce at about the 28 and roll out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Not as good of field position as you'd want, but
inside
nice
the 20,
punt.
you got them about the 18, 19 there. You're still controlling field position. Just need your defense to keep doing what they've been doing.
Yeah, this game has flown by, really. I mean, not a lot of timeouts. It's 8:45, man. Usually by this time we're creeping up on that 9:15 mark. So things are kind of moving a little bit quicker here tonight. 2:40 left to go in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by the Lawton Firefighters Association. Lawton Firefighters Association proudly supporting athletes in and around Lawton and our surrounding communities. Don't forget tonight that after the game we'll have your post-game show with your player of the game as well, so stick around for that. Quarterback under center, man in motion, pitch to the back. He's going to run to the far side. He's going to get hit, but he breaks a tackle or two and gets out and almost gets back to the line of Jones.
Good job there, Carson Jones. Slowed him down. You got Nate Thurman, and looks like Ian Good, Caden Jones all come in there. Caden Griffin coming there to wrap him up. But really stopped him there with the Carson Jones.
2nd and 10 here. As Minco's trying to get something going, the Blue Devils trying to get the stop. Blue Devils still lead this 14-8. Wide receiver out wide to the near side, going to throw it to him. Ball thrown, he's hit. Ball comes free and falls incomplete. Nice play by Tucker Tickle.
Just trading plays here. It looks like us right there on offense. Just not able to get nothing going on offense. Credit the defenses here.
Yeah, Tucker Tickle there. He read that out really well. Comes up, puts the boomstick on him. Ball's free. There you go. Minute 56 now in the third quarter. 3rd down, 10 to go. Twins out here to the near side. Quarterback's going to take it, keep it himself, going to run it. He kind of gets a little bit of room. He's finally going to be drugged down. Looks like he's going to get out across the 25 out to about the 24. Going to be quite a bit short. Looks like maybe 3 to 4 yards. Looks like he's going to bring up another punt.
27, got about 3 yards to go there. 3, maybe long 4.
I said 24. I don't know what I'm talking about.
It's all right, I got you.
Numbers are hard.
Got you, bro.
Way to be on it. Punt unit out for Minco. We've talked about it 52 times about how they're not good at snapping the ball, but the last one was pretty sharp.
They've been better for sure.
That one's an end-over-end snap, and it's going to be a pooch of a punt, going to come to about the 44-yard line in Blue Devil territory. Great starting field position for the Blue Devils, 46-yard line.
46-yard line, close. Hey, you're getting closer. Good job.
I'm one side or the other. I just don't know what I'm doing. Minute 12 left to go in the third quarter, folks.
Probably use a fresh coat of paint on them lines out there. I'm not going to lie.
I don't know, man. I think it's not I don't think it's the lines. I think it's my eyeballs.
Maybe you need some contacts.
No, I couldn't do contacts. Can't touch my eyes. Don't want none of that. Just put some glasses on me.
I've worn contacts now for about 3 years now, and it's still a struggle to get them suckers in.
No, I can't
Getting
do
them
it.
in is one thing. Getting them out is even tougher.
No, I can't. No way I could get them out. They'd just be in there. And nobody's shooting a laser at my eye either, so it's just going to be is what it is. Lob here under center, man in motion's Freeman. Back, handoff, Griffin. He's going to rumble over the right-hand side, not for much, but he's going to get a couple yards there. Bring up 2nd and 8. Minco has made you can tell, a conscientious decision. We are not giving up the middle of the field.
Yes, stop the run for the most part here. Been 4 drives now since Walters had multiple first downs. So going to have to try to find something else here on the ground for the Blue Devils.
Griffin in the backfield, ball snapped, handed off Griffin near side. Man, there are 3 Minco Bulldogs back there waiting to meet him as soon as he gets it. Just stacking the box, Minco is right now.
Making it real tough for that Blue Devil run game here.
Kind of daring them to throw it. 23 seconds left in the third quarter as clock ticks down.
You know, they had a play earlier in the game with, I believe, Nate Thurman running wide open as a tight end dump, streaking down the field there. Might see him try that again here in a minute. They just barely overthrew it last time.
They're going to let this run down to the fourth quarter, though, here, Caleb. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network, where you're watching the Walters Blue Devils take on the Minco Bulldogs. Blue Devils lead at 14-8 as we head into the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Max Body Shop. They offer paint and body repair as well as tow services. Go see Cody McDowell and the crew at 300 North 7th Street in Walters, or give them a call at 580-875-2161. Great group down there. Love me some Cody McDowell, and they do a great job. They'll take good care of you. I've had them work on mine a few times here and there. Take some dents out and stuff like that. So great folks, great. You can almost trust the fact. You can always trust the fact that they're going to give you a great price, a fair price.
Absolutely. It's hard. That's one thing. It's always worrisome trying to find a quality, trustworthy repair shop, things like that. Cody McDowell and them, man,
they do it.
That's just what they are.
Hey, you get lucky.
I trust them with my life down there.
You get lucky, you might even catch Cason Johnson roaming out around in there. I don't know if I'd want him doing much paint or anything like that, but he does other stuff. I'm sure, real important things. 3rd and 5 here. Blue Devils trying to get the first down and trying to keep this drive moving. Haven't had much success offensively, either team in this half. Ball snapped, handed off Freeman, far side. He turns it up, going to get out across the 20 or the 35, and he's going to have the first down at about the 33-yard line, 34-yard line. Excuse me. Nice play there by the Blue Devils to come out in the fourth quarter and get things started. They're going to kind of hurry it up, too. They're going to work their way up to the line, kind of see if they can get Minco on their heels. Maybe got him in a bad spot, right where they want him. Griffin in the backfield. Man in motion is going to be Palmer. We got the something's going on. They haven't got the sticks set.
Chains moved over there. The old chain gang tonight's kind of struggled a little bit.
Yep, going to go ahead and step back and now huddle this thing up. 11:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Ball game is a close one, 14-8. This has been a back and forth kind of a deal here. Defenses have really showed up. Again, Griffin in the backfield. LaPierre comes up under center. Going to be Freeman in motion. Handoff Freeman again. Far side, same play. Going to get it.
Run.
8 or 9 yards there. Here comes a flag late.
That's going to
probably going to be a hold
Heck,
and come back. That's not what the Blue Devils want. Same problem, same type of deal. Going to bring it up to 1st and 20 then if that's the hold. Yep, that's what it'll be. Goodness.
Again, finally got a little momentum going there, pick up a first down.
You got to clean those things up. These are killers.
Drive killing plays. You're scratching and clawing to get every yard you can right now on the ground on the offensive side of the ball. You cannot afford to have negative plays.
And I don't think, and the thing that frustrates you most about that is you look where the hold was. There's no way that guy's getting in on that play and you hold him. And Freeman's already gone. I mean, he's in motion. There's no way the guy's going to get to him. And it's just a negative play for no reason whatsoever. And now you're in a spot where you're going to be, again, stuck doing something that you're not really comfortable doing, that you don't like to do, and that's going to probably have to throw the football.
Big first down coming up here. Need to get pretty good yardage here on this one to set yourself up.
Blue Devils trying to hurry to get this play in. They may be pressing it here. Man in motion's Palmer, going to hand it off up the middle. That's Griffin. He's going to press forward, not much doing. Like we said, up the middle, they're not giving much. That's about a 3 or 4 yard gain. But
that's good defense by Minco there. They're really controlling that tackle box. He is hitting that line of scrimmage, just blazing, pounding it, and they've had an answer for it pretty much since the end of the first half, or the end of the first quarter. Excuse me.
Griffin's going to come out and sit a spell. Looks like he come up a little bit with a limp there. Freeman's going to be, Jones is going to take his place in the backfield. 9:50 left to go in the fourth quarter here. LaPierre under center. Second and about 15. Ball handed off near side.
Nothing doing on that.
Didn't get much out of it.
Walter's done a good job the first half of stretching the field sideline to sideline. Minco's pretty much had an answer for it here in the second half. Really slowed him down with the exception of a couple plays. This is going to bring up third and 12 for the Blue Devils here.
Really pressing those linebackers up to the line of scrimmage. You'll see them doing that. Really kind of, not worried too much, I don't guess, about the pass, but the Blue Devils haven't shown that they can really do a good job of keeping the pass going.
I don't know that they've completed any of them further than 5 yards down the field tonight. So
3rd and 12 now.
Can't really blame them.
Back to pass. LaPierre looks, deep pass, going to be thrown into double coverage. Oh, just swings through, but no, it can't come down with it. That was good. Going to bring up a 4th down here. Blue Devils going to have to punt it. Again, the penalty is what does this to you. You get set back. I mean, you start off right there. It was 1st down. You get a 9-yard run, and then a penalty comes in, and now it's 1st and 20. And, just never going to have a success like that. With a team stacking the box, you can't have those mistakes. Jones looking to try to pin them deep again.
Chance we run a fake here, Cody?
I don't think so. Not at 3rd and 12, not at 4th and 12.
Back him up.
False start, going to back them up again. Not sure what's going on out there. Coach Griffin's not going to be excited about it, I can tell you that much. He's frustrated. Fans are frustrated. Now it's going to bring up 4th and about 18, looks like. 4th and 17. Blue Devils going to be punting. Jones is standing on the 50.
Might not be the worst thing there to take that penalty.
Gives him some space.
Gives him a little extra space.
Kicks one low.
Good.
It's a wobbler, going to go out at about the 11 or 12-yard line.
Yep. Of course, if he had that 5 yards, he'd at the 6 right now. So
yeah, you sit there and you look. the old ifs and buts were candy and nuts type
We'd
deal.
all be having Merry Christmas, wouldn't we?
We would. Blue Devils lead this one 14-8, 8:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. First and 10, Minco takes over at about the, looks like 11-yard lines where they're going to spot this thing. And Blue Devils going to have to keep doing what they're doing on defense because the offense right now just doesn't have an answer for anything.
No, it's pretty much been a defensive slugfest ever since the second half here. So,
3 out wide to the far side. Blue Devils trying to get some help over there. Ball snapped. Quarterback's going to roll out to his right, looking to pass, but no, he's going to hang on to it. Throws it down the field. Going to be thrown out of bounds. Just kind of thrown away there. Thought he was going to throw that. Couldn't tell how it was going. I thought he was throwing it. I thought, right there's John Freeman. That may be trouble, but wisely threw that one away.
Yeah, good decision by the quarterback there just to get rid of it. Minco, I think they're going to come out. Looks like they're going to come out and start slinging the ball. They realize that that Walter's run defense has been pretty stout tonight. They've had a little success on throwing the ball, so I think they're going to work on that.
3 out far to the right again. Quarterback in the shot. No, he's under center. Hands off near side. Going to get hit right there at the line of scrimmage. Going to fall forward for about a 2-yard gain or maybe a yard. Going to bring up 3rd and probably 8 or 9.
John Freeman there on the tackle. Good job reading that. Slide in there.
Yeah, it looks like 3rd and maybe a long 7. 8:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. Or in the game. Quarterback's under center. Got a man behind him lined up at the running back position. Man goes in motion. Ball pitched out to the right-hand side.
Oh, man.
Breaks a tackle out across for a first down out to about the 26, 27-yard line.
John Jones, man, he was all over him there. Just slips right off of him as he dives on him. Enough for the Minco first down.
I tell you what, that has been a little bit of an issue for the defense tonight. Some missed tackles. I mean, had some opportunities to get these guys down and behind the line of scrimmage, and they just slipped through. All credit to Minco on that though. Got some slippery running backs. And, ball snap right up the middle.
There's a couple more
Got
of
some
them
room.
there.
Bunch of missed tackles out to about a 9-10-yard gain. Going to bring up probably another Minco first down. It is. Going to move the chains again. Minco's got something going here on offense. Blue Devils going to have to bear down and get a stop.
Minco's hurrying up the line. They're going to press the ball here.
They hurry and wait. Look to the sidelines, get the call. Quarterback's going to go up under center. Ball snapped, handed off up the middle. Met at the line of scrimmage.
They're tackling in good.
Going to fall forward, though. Going to get about a 2-yard gain there. Going to bring up 2nd and 8.
That's not a bad first down play, though. Hold them 2 yards.
Yeah,
we'll take that.
Yeah, you'll take that. Put them in 2nd and 3rd and long here. Clock continues to run. 6:40 left to go in the game. Man out wide to the near side. Ball snapped, handed off.
Carson Jones.
Carson Jones is not fooled.
That's why
and he brings him down.
That's why you watch film there. I think Carson Jones knew that play was coming. He slides in over there at the defensive end position. Read it like a book, brought him down to the backfield for a huge play by the Blue Devils. Big time loss by Minco there.
Going to bring up 3rd and 14 as the clock going to reach 6 minutes before they can snap the ball here. 6 minutes left to go in the football game. Blue Devils still lead at 14-8. Defense is out there trying to get the stop here, see if they can get off the field. Quarterback's in the shotgun, back to pass. Looking over to the near side, got a man. Going to be thrown. Good defensive coverage there by Gage Sansom.
Gage Sansom, man, he ain't letting him catch that one. He's step for step with him, got good position on him. Minco is wanting a flag, but, man, that's just good defense by Gage Sansom there. That kid's got 6 inches on him, but you wouldn't have known it by the way Gage is playing defense.
Yeah, they throw it out there. And in the words of John Brown, he's like, I'm good. And he sticks with him. Sansom on him. There we go. Audio's back now. Sorry about that, folks. For some reason, it keeps kicking us off on the audio side. Here we are now. LaPierre under center. Looks like Jones in the backfield. Handoff over to the near side. It's Palmer. Palmer's free. 30, 20, 10. He'll cut it back. 5-yard line. Going to run the clock down as much as he can before he steps across the goal line for a touchdown.
No laundry on the field there. That is a huge play for the Blue Devils.
It's like Novocaine, baby. Just give it time, it'll finally work, and it does. Palmer pops one for his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Just got to catch the defense taking one play off, and that's all it takes.
Extra point forthcoming, 20-8, 5:19 left to go in the ball game. That may have done enough to get them some wiggle room here. Still not out of the woods yet for the Blue Devils. Here comes the extra point by Tucker Teakle. Good, gets the snap, holds down, kicks up, looks real good from here. Nailed it. Split the uprights. Blue Devils lead it 21-8, 5:19 left to go in the ball game. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience Westside Carpet One. Our massive showroom has a refreshed, expanded inventory filled with the latest in home flooring. And our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience Westside Ace Hardware. Our massive showroom has an expanded inventory, stocked full to meet all.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching the Walters Blue Devils take on the Minco Bulldogs, and the Blue Devils have just scored to take a 21-8 lead. Kickoffs are brought to you by the Oklahoma Farm Bureau, the Cotton County Farm Bureau. The Oklahoma Farm Bureau members come from all walks of life and work in all facets of agriculture. Together we work to ensure the best traditions of our state are preserved for the next generation of family farmers and ranchers. The Cotton County Farm Bureau proudly sponsors many events throughout the county, including Walters Athletics. drive summaries are brought to you by Fifth Avenue Processing and Retail. Fifth Avenue Processing and Retail located at number 5 North 5th in Sterling. Go see Brooke and Teddy for all your meat and processing needs. Proud supporters of Walters football. Go Blue Devils. Caleb, on that drive summary, we'll talk about it after the kick here as Tucker's ready to boot this one away. Wind at his back. Low kick, going to be a line drive style, taken at the 20-yard line by Minco. Minco's got a little bit of room up the middle. He's going to get out across there and finally get drugged down at around the 40-yard line. Caleb, what does that drive look like, bud?
Hey, that's a one-play drive there, 43-yard touchdown run. B.J. Palmer able to get the edge out here, and the Tucker Teakle extra point is right through the uprights. That sets the Blue Devils up for the 21-8 lead here late in the fourth quarter. Just need to get a defensive stand here to hold on to this, hopefully.
Yeah, you get off the field here as a defense, and you can probably milk the clock down to where you're safe. Blue Devil defense is out there. Minco's back to pass. Got a man in his face, going to throw it over the middle. It's slapped around, but oh my goodness, what an acrobatic catch after the bobble, and he's taken down across the sticks out to about the 48-yard line. That's going to be a Minco first down. Impressive. That ball was tipped, looked like, and the receiver was ready for the tip drill.
That's why you practice tip drills there.
Very nice play. Looks like Minco's going to be slinging the ball a little bit here, trying to preserve clock and try to pick up and eat up yards. Ball snap, back to pass, man over here near side, going to get the throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Not sure where that one was going. Maybe it got tangled up a little bit. Not sure. No flag on the play that I can see. Don't have the best of angles, to be honest with you.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 here. This is where the defense has kind of struggled this year, is these passing situations.
Walters fans have got the stomp and the stands going.
I can feel the game now.
You can feel the whole press box shaking up here. Ball snap, back to pass. Minco looks to throw over the middle. Got a man, but he's going to let him sail on him a little bit, and that one's going to fall incomplete and bring up a
good job, Nate Thurman
third
there.
down.
Nate Thurman and John Jones bringing the pressure. They're only rushing 3 there. Those two guys are just bulldogging their way into the backfield.
He's been under pressure on almost all those throws this half, or in this drive, excuse me. Still 3rd down and 10. Two out wide, near side. Back to pass. Minco. Man in his face again.
Screen pass.
Throws the screen. Got a little bit of running room. Out across. Line of scrimmage out
Not
to
enough. That's going to bring up fourth down and maybe 3 or 4 here.
Got a flag in the backfield, though. That's going to be a hold.
That might be a late hit on the quarterback there.
Was it?
Yeah, possible. Yeah, personal foul, roughing the passer.
That's going to give him the first down.
BJ got a little carried away back there.
Not
4
what
minutes,
you want to see
37
right there.
seconds left in the ball game.
Yep, 4:37 left to go. 21-8. Blue Devils still lead this, Caleb. Not what you wanted right there, getting it out to about the 35.
You put them in 4th down there, and just kind of not a smart play there by BJ. Got to be a little smarter than that.
Got to pull up on those, of course. 1st and 10 here. Minco back to pass. Looks over the middle. Got a man. He's going to catch it as he falls down right at the sticks.
It's going to be a first down probably for him. Going to move the sticks again.
They haven't chewed up much clock here when they're doing it, so they're saving the clock. It's you got to, if you're Walters, you've better get something going here.
Minco's done a good job of throwing the ball here this drive, managing their situations. Got helped out on that penalty there.
Back to pass. Oh, he's hitting the backfield, drugged down with a late blitz there from John Jones.
Man, huge play, John Jones. Slips in the backfield, didn't get seen. Oh, great play.
Had to have it, got it.
Clock still running.
Lost 10 yards on that one, going to bring up a 2nd and 20 now. 3:58 left to go in the football game. perfect time to dial up the blitz there by Coach Griffin. Back to pass. Quarterback rolls out to his right, going to keep it himself. Fakes the throw. Nice little pump fake on his part. Dang near gets the first down. That's a big-time run by the quarterback as he kind of
froze BJ there. That's a good fake by Minco. You don't see that a whole lot, especially at this level in high school football, but he's been watching some
college plays and
college
stuff.
Ball there, some NFL.
3rd and 1 now, 3:20. Clock still runs. He was drugged down inbounds. Fans begin to beat on the stands again. Ball handed off near side. Got some room. Stutter step out across the 5 into about the 4-yard line when he's drugged down. Going to bring up 1st and goal from the 3. Minco hurries to the line here, trying to get things going as fast as they can. Gonna clock the ball. 3:01 left to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and goal from, what is that, Caleb?
Should be about the 4 or 5 now.
4 or 5 yard line.
Especially after clocking it, they're going to lose a yard or 2 there.
You don't lose a yard on a clock, do you?
No, I guess you don't, do you? Touche.
Look at me. Look at me being smart.
Good
Ha-ha, finally.
Good call.
Quarterback under center.
2nd and 4, 2nd and goal.
Ball snapped, pitch to the far side. Blue Devils surround him. He's going to get in for the touchdown, though.
Dang it.
21-14. Going to make it a 1-score game.
Yeah.
Game's still not over. Still 2:55 left to go in this game.
They could come back out and kick it deep and play. If they, Minco plays good defense here, get the ball back. Or they can onside kick it. A lot of options here if you're Minco. Walters just needs to get the ball back and take care of the ball here.
Go for 2, roll out, pass, throw to the far side over there, and he fumbles it out of bounds. So it's a 7-point ball game, folks. 2:55 left to go here in the football game. Your Blue Devils lead at 21-14. We'll be right back. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
It's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
Yeah, it's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Apology accepted.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. 2:55 left to go in the ball game here as Walters leads Minco 21-14. They're about to receive the kick. We'll see what Minco does on this. Caleb, just, some penalties. It's penalties that seem to keep Minco's drives alive.
Penalties kept them in that drive there.
It's killed
for sure.
Walters' drive. It's just been one of those nights where the penalties, maybe not a lot of them, but the ones that they've had would have been untimely.
Inopportune times, that's for sure. Main thing Walters got to do right now is get this ball back. Not sure what to expect from Minco here. It could be an onside kick, could kick it deep. But either way, you've got to get the ball and you've got to take care of it here.
Most definitely. Kickoffs are brought to you by the Cotton County Farm Bureau. Oklahoma Farm Bureau members come from all walks of life and work in all facets of agriculture. Together we work to ensure the best traditions of our state are preserved for the next generation of family farmers and ranchers. Cotton County Farm Bureau proudly sponsors many events throughout the county, including Walters Athletics. Ball's kicked. Little onside.
Sneaky onside kick there. Walters wasn't fooled by it.
John Freeman gets it. John Jones covers him up. Or John Jones.
No, that's Trip Hansen.
Trip Hansen recovered that. Hey, let's give Trip his props. My bad, Trip. Nice job out there. Good hands.
He's been all over the place.
If Allstate wants to sponsor the thing, we can do the good hands by Allstate, but they don't. So don't give them your business.
Don't talk about them again.
Go see the Cotton County Farm Bureau.
2 minutes, 54 seconds left in the game here. Walters with the ball, 1st and 10. Got to come out, and you've got to be able to maintain possession, hold on to the ball. No penalties here and don't turn the ball over. Did I mention don't turn the ball over?
Don't turn the ball over. I heard you on that one. LaPierre is going to go under center.
Be nice to see a big play here by BJ or John or somebody.
Palmer in motion. He's going to take the ball. He's going to try to turn it up, cuts it back the other way. Going to spin, hanging on to it, doubling up. He just keeps going. They can't bring him down. He's out across the line for line to gain, and he's out there around the, looks like the 42-yard line.
7 guys hanging on him there and could not bring him down. Wow. What a play.
Flex, BJ, flex.
Yeah.
My goodness. First down and 10, Blue Devils. 2:37 left to go in the game. Clock's running. They're going to let it run down while they get the play in.
Need to take about 40 seconds off the clock here in between each play. Surprised that, well, you probably wouldn't take a timeout after this. You get a stop here if you're Minco, you're probably going to take a timeout. But
I think you got to take a timeout no matter what. Even if they get the first down, you've got to start thinking
at
clock.
some point, yeah, you got to stop the clock. If you're
Blue Devils
Minco.
going to let it run down inside. Not 2:10. They may take the timeout. No, they're going to rush up to the line right here. Quick to the line. Ball snapped. Up the middle, John Jones got it.
Tough running by
Good
John
there.
there.
Run there.
Yeah, he's
Blue Devil
get
backs.
7, 8 on that play.
Blue Devil backs are
so fast hitting that line of scrimmage that it looks like he maybe got 4 yards. No, he got 8.
Yeah, those Blue Devil backs are starting to wear on the Minco defense like a cheap suit.
Ball inside the 35 to the 34-yard line.
I can't believe Minco hadn't taken a timeout yet.
I would have thought so. Minute 33 to go in the game.
Walters picks up another first down here. It's not going to matter.
Yeah, you can take all the timeouts you want. They're going to be able to kneel on the ball. Maybe Minco's just conceded the loss here. It's kind of an odd thought. I would have thought they've taken the timeout at some point in time.
Going to be close to a minute when they snap this ball here.
Yep, down to a minute 12 here. Going to be a minute 10. Hand it off up the middle. Jones again. He's going to push forward and get enough.
The first down,
He's got enough for the first down. Folks, don't forget, stick around at the end of this game for our post-game show. Post-game is going to be brought to you by Blue Devil Nutrition. And we'll also bring you the player of the game by Patman's Pizza, man. So stick around. Good stuff at the end of it. Good information to have, so stick around for that.
Minco coaches over there are upset about something, about the clock.
Doesn't like it because it's not in his favor right now. 40 seconds now, ticking down. Ball game's going to be over here. They're going to go ahead and get in the victory formation. Best formation in football if you're the ones getting to do it. LaPierre takes a snap, takes a knee, and that's going to be the ball game, folks. Blue Devils are going to
nope. They're going to take their timeouts.
They're going to take their timeouts.
I don't understand this. It makes no sense by Minco here, but
it's kind of.
But they've got 2 timeouts left, I think. I mean, Walters needs to run plays here at this point. Like, they don't just need to take them. They're going to have to run a play and try to pick up a first down. They might have to punt to him. I'm not sure how the –
2nd and 12, though, Caleb. You've got 3 or 4 downs here to go. I mean, or 2 downs here to go. You can run this play, and then you got – they'll have to take their other timeout.
They can stop the clock 2 more times and at least force Walters to punt it, yeah. I mean, that's probably to be honest, it might have been a smart play there by Minco. But sideline warning looks like on Minco there. Or a warning. I don't know if they're actually going to charge him with a penalty there. I'm not sure. If they do, that's going to be
it's going to be
in favor of the Blue Devils.
I think it's just the warning there, looks like to me, Caleb. Hey, don't forget, if you're watching this on Oklahoma Sports Network, if you haven't done so yet, get out there and download the app. You can get it for your Android or your Apple device and watch all the schools that in our network with those devices and keep up with all that stuff. Watch at home on your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV devices by downloading the OSN app from those app stores. You can give us a like, follow, and share on all of our social media apps. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X. Also, subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date on all that's happening around high school sports with Oklahoma Sports Network. Find photos of your favorite teams and players. It's free to subscribe at oksportsnet.com. Ball snapped. Oh, going to fake it. Got it there's that B.J. Palmer's going to take it out across the line of scrimmage and kind of run that play. It looked like it was going to be a knee, but it wasn't.
Timeout is called by Minco.
Another timeout taken here with 22 seconds left.
Smart play there by Wall. I mean, you're going to run an extra couple of seconds off there other than just taking the knee.
Going to bring up a third and about, looks like 8.
Going to leave one more timeout for Minco. Walters will run another play here. They'll take the timeout. Walters will have the option to either go for on 4th down or punt with probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 18 seconds left, I would think.
Yeah, and we've decided to stay with it here, just kind of touch on some of this stuff. Again, stick around for the postgame show. Postgame show brought to you by Blue Devil Nutrition. The fourth quarter tonight's been brought to you by Max Body Shop. They offer paint and body repair as well as tow services. Go see Cody McDowell and the crew at 300 North 7th Street in Walters, or give them a call at 580-875-2161. And again, big thank you to all of our sponsors tonight. We couldn't do it without them. We're thankful for all those who continue to support the Oklahoma Sports Network and Walters Blue Devil football here, as this is the Oklahoma Sports Network is a great thing for this community to have, especially on those nights when you're on the road or if it's too cold for you to get out. You're getting to watch it here, and we appreciate you watching. Again, go out there.
And if you're watching, you need to support these sponsors. I mean, that's what's bringing it to you. That's what's keeping it free.
Yeah, go get you some Blue Devil Nutrition.
You're not subscribed to the NFHS right now, so.
Ball snapped, handed off Palmer. Palmer's gotten free. There he goes, 10-5. He's going to turn it, going to run down the clock as much as he can. He's looking at it. Got about 10 seconds left, going to step in for the touchdown. With 10 seconds left in the football game, smart, heady play by Palmer as he runs 72 yards to get about a 30-yard touchdown. Man. He just continues to impress. That's number 4 tonight, Caleb.
Yep. He's making a case for it.
28 points scored.
Sheesh.
He's got all but 4 of them, and those 4 are from the extra points. Well, it's not 28 yet. It's 27-14. Blue Devils lead it with 10.3 seconds left to go. They're going to huddle up. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Taking a timeout. We took a timeout there just to talk about this. You could still – I mean, a lot of things can happen here in the last 10 seconds of the game. Just want to make sure that your players are, locked in still, that they're keeping, emotions in check here.
Yeah, you don't want anything stupid.
Don't need to get anybody ejected in the last 10 seconds of a game or anything like that to miss time later on. So just calm them down, talk to them.
Really smart play, really smart call by Coach Griffin here just to use that up. Defense tonight has been pretty phenomenal.
Pretty good defense tonight, yeah.
I mean, you've gave up 14 points to a team that's pretty good. You can see the quarterback's got some real skill set. They got a great running back. They threw a ball well. So really good, showing by the defense tonight. Extra point forthcoming here. Looks like they're going to go ahead and go for 2. It's kind of the regular offense. Going to try to put this thing out of reach here with the 2-point conversion. LaPierre under center, man in motion. Offsides by the Minco Bulldogs as they jump the hard count. Blue Devils.
Was that by design there? I mean,
it almost appears to be.
It looked like it, so I guess you're going to get an extra, yard or 2 here as you
half the distance to the goal. Yeah, you're going to get a little bit there and make it a little bit easier.
I guess get as much as you can, huh?
You kind of do you do a quarterback sneak here? I mean,
maybe.
LaPierre's a pretty good-sized kid.
Every time I say to do something, they do the opposite, so what the heck?
I think you sneak it right here.
I think you turn around and hit it John Jones if that was me.
He falls forward. That's one thing he does do well. Ball snapped, handed off Jones. You're right. Ball's on the turf, though.
I need to keep my mouth shut,
no good.
Apparently.
You jinxed him, buddy.
Jinxed him. Sorry, John. My bad, buddy.
27-14. We're going to step away. We'll be right back. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages. The food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Kickoffs are brought to you by Cotton County Farm Bureau. Oklahoma Farm Bureau members come from, we're not going to read all that. Cotton County Farm Bureau proudly sponsors many events throughout the county, including Walters Athletics. Drive summaries are brought to you by Fifth Avenue Processing and Retail. Fifth Avenue Processing and Retail located at number 5 North 5th in Sterling. Go see Brooke and Teddy for all your meat and processing needs. Proud supporter of Walters football. Go Blue Devils. Caleb?
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't keep track of the drive right there. It was a B.J. Palmer 34-ish yard touchdown run on about 7 plays. Wasn't expecting it, but, hey, I'll take it.
Good kick out to about the 20. They're going to run the little reverse fake there. He keeps it over on the far sideline. He's running up there, got a good return here. Going to be drugged down across the 50 out around about the 47-yard line. But chewed up a lot of clock.
1.2 seconds left.
1.2 seconds left. After the clock ends, we're going to step away. After the clock ends, we'll step away. We'll come right back with the postgame show. So stick around. Don't leave. Listen to this post-game show. You want to hear who that player of the game is, you got to know.
I'm already thinking about pizza.
I am too. Patman's Pizza, Blue Devil Nutrition. I'm going to need some of that Blue Devil Nutrition to keep me rolling tomorrow.
Right now, yeah.
Because I keep thinking to myself, tomorrow's Saturday, I'm going to sleep in. That's not true. It's Thursday night, folks, if you didn't know it.
I've got
to go to work tomorrow just like the rest of you.
It has felt like a Friday all day.
It's going to be awful. Go get you some coffee. Go get you something to get you going.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, get you a nice cup of Joe. Try to get things going. Swing by the Blue Devil Nutrition. Get you one of those. Go get you one of those teas and shakes that'll wake you up and get you moving. Got a little bit of a timeout talk here. Looks like. Not sure what's going on. We only got 1.2 seconds left. Might as well just come out and do whatever you're going to do with it. Be done. Don't see him scoring twice in 1.2, but we'll see. Seen some crazy things in my life. Don't know if I've seen one that crazy.
Anybody on the line of scrimmage?
Not a soul going to be up there on the line of scrimmage. I think you put one guy.
Defense here. I mean, if they score on you, the game's over. It don't matter. My point here.
Not giving up another point here, Caleb. Coach Griffin says he's drawing the line in the sand.
I don't want to give up another yard.
Back to pass. Quarterback's going to throw it over to the near side. Going to be the old hook and ladder play. Nice and neat there. Got some blockers out there. Not going to be enough, though. Going to be drugged down. Ball game's over. Blue Devils win this one 27-14 over the Minco Bulldogs. We're going to step away. We'll be right back with the postgame show. You're watching Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center's high-quality health care is convenient to wherever you are in the region. We're here for you, whether it's our main clinic on Southwest Lee Boulevard or any of our other locations in Lawton. LCHC has additional clinics in Marlow, Comanche, Cache, Medicine Park, Apache, Elgin, and Burns Flat, with more on the way. Enjoy peace of mind knowing quality care from experienced providers is always available. LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
All right, welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. You're watching the Blue Devils as they've taken down the Minco Bulldogs here tonight in a 27-14 win. Post-game show tonight's brought to you by the Blue Devil Nutrition. Blue Devil Nutrition located in our hometown of Walters, owned and operated by Luke and Brittany Patman, serving up nutritional shakes, energizing teas, and smiles daily. Go see the folks down there. They're going to be open tomorrow. Go see them in the morning. Get you something to drink before you head off to work. I know you're all going to be tired staying up late watching this ball game tonight. Caleb, the game went off pretty well for the Blue Devils. You know, a few little hiccups here and there. You're going to have to clean up, but overall.
A few things. You know, it's not a perfect game by any means, but really got to be happy with the grit, the determination, the toughness that Walter shows tonight. comes out, get that 14-point lead, and then kind of let them get back into it. But really came out the second half, played great defense all second half, and then got the yards you had to get the big plays you had to get to ice this thing away.
Exactly.
Gutsy win for the Blue Devils tonight.
Blue Devils will be next week. They'll be taking on Stratford here in Walters again to be a home game, so make sure you get out for that one. Player of the game tonight brought to you by Patman's Pizza. Patman's Pizza is locally owned and operated, serving quality pizza made with quality ingredients. They have been feeding our Blue Devils since 1986, Caleb. Go see Jennifer at 214 South Broadway to get a slice or a whole pie today. I can tell you right now, I think I'm going to slide down there tomorrow and get me
I wish I worked in Walters.
Get me a couple of those bean burritos because they are delicious. Man, I love bean burritos from Patman's. They don't just serve pizza, people, but their pizza, top notch. Just chef's kiss. Mwah. Love it. Player of the game tonight, I was standing on business. So Caleb wants to give it to the O-line, and I think they're deserving of it, but you can't give it to anybody. They had a big hand in it, but you can't give it to anybody but the 4-touchdown man tonight, and that's B.J. Palmer.
That's hard to argue. I'll give you that. 4
touchdowns on the night. B.J. just kind of had his way with the Minco Bulldogs tonight. So, again, we thank you guys for watching the Oklahoma Sports Network. I do want to remind you, get out there, download the app, check out our social media stuff. You can get the apps are available on your Apple and Android devices. You can watch all 12 schools across our network. Watch on home with your Roku, Amazon Fire, or Apple TV devices by downloading the OSN app from those app stores. If you'll get us a like, share, and follow on all of our social media apps, check us out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X. And we also got a TikTok, I believe, out there, so you can go check that out. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date on all that is happening across high school sports and where we will be. Find photos of your favorite players and teams across our network. It's free to subscribe at oksportsnet.com. Again, hey, we can't thank you guys enough for sticking with us through these games and watching us here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. We enjoy it, and we hope you enjoy it as well. We'll be back next week as Walters takes on Stratford here in Walters for homecoming. So tune in for that early because we'll televise the homecoming services as well. So, again, good night tonight from us here at the Oklahoma Sports Network. Me and Caleb, Trey Thomas over here as our producer, and Laura Pennington covering for Corbin as he's out somewhere in the, I guess in the Gulf of Mexico, probably on a boat, enjoying that honeymoon. We miss you, Corbin. We'll see you next time. Again, you've been watching the Blue Devil football here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.